Which, right here?
In the center, yeah, and then do open preview projector and put the Dell. Thanks. So I just put you through.
Oh, okay, sick. Sick. See, Gasp stream online now. Okay, cool. Headset is for the sound, but not for the mic, right?
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, cool.
Can you hear the stream?
Right?
Hear the stream?
Yeah, I think we are good to go. I think chat's here.
Cool. Well, I'll be around if you need anything.
Thank you so much. What was your name again? Sorry. Matt. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Yo. Hello. How are you guys doing? Chat, how's my hair looking in this slot? Is my hair looking good? This reminds me of back at home because, oh, you know what's going to happen? Oh, no, chat. Listen. I got to tell you guys something real quick. When I'm done streaming, usually I have that headphone dent. So, like, after this, I feel like I'm going to be walking around with a headphone dent. I don't know if I... Uh-oh. The quality and audio is fantastic. Is it not too loud, though? I brought my headphones if you need. Emily? I brought my headphones if you want to take my phone to listen to it, because it is pretty low over here on this. It's perfect? Okay, sounds good. Am I too loud, chat? Am I too soft? Should I be louder? Should I get into the mic? Hello? How are you guys doing today? I'm too... What? Chat, bro. Hello? Oh, give me a second. Just gotta make sure that we're... I am not live on YouTube today, chat. So you guys are only you guys are only getting me on Twitch today. So that's a W. You guys are only getting me today. So, just as a heads up, if you guys don't know anything about this, you guys can hear me over the audio, right? You guys can hear me over the audio, chat? Yes? Awesome. Cool. So, little TLDR that's going on here. I am at Austin, Texas right now. I am at the Alienware, Arena. Ooh. Give me 1 second. I just gotta make sure Yeah, sorry. I am at the Alienware Longhorn Esports Lounge and Arena. I just gotta make sure I gotta ask one of them about something real quick. I did not get this thing. This is it, actually. So I have to do this. Yeah, it's actually really cool. So, little TLDR chat, Alienware just apparently, dropped 2 laptops with OLED displays, and I think that is what a lot of people are using here. It's actually pretty cool. Not the tournament necessarily, but the casters are also using it, and I looked at the laptops. They are insane. Students, if you are a student, I wish I was a student. I'm a little too old now. Apparently are getting 10% off on Alienware PCs, displays, and peripherals. Man, I should probably go back to school. Can you guys imagine me in your class sitting right next to you taking, I don't know, calculus? I'm pretty good at math. What do you mean, unk? Hey, listen. All I'm gonna say is that when I went to school, there was older people than me, and I don't think there isn't any age that, if you want to get an education at any age, go get an education, bro. That's awesome. Come on, chat. Okay, let me see something real quick. When I went to school in 1985, first of all, I did not go to school in 1985. Are you gonna learn to streamer? There should be. Didn't Ninja do a class on how to be a streamer? I don't think there's an easy way to be a streamer. Sure, there's tips and tricks like, oh, use OBS. Oh, here, this is how you make a scene. This is how you make, like, you know, how you use an audio mixer or something. Or let's go. I should do the ninja route. Chat, I don't see enough movement. Can I see enough movement? Come on, chat. Where are you guys? Let me see some movement. How about the lighting? Is the lighting good on me? I think I'm a little too short for this. So the lighting's not a little too short, chat. Sorry, I'll get to everyone right now as well. Just Hayden, appreciate the massive tier 1 sub, my friend. Lottie with 11 months. Devi Star with 7 months. Agua Kate with the massive 5 months. Vanilla with the massive 6 months. And Vash for 7 months. Yes, chat, just be as a heads up, I am not on my stream setup. I do not have the notifications on this stream setup. But bear with me. I will be your guys, Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Alienware Collegiate.
Oh, we're going live, I think, right now.
2026 live here at University of Texas in Austin, and we find
I'm gonna move myself.
ourselves at an absolute amazing gaming lounge again.
I think I was over
by
here.
Alienware. We've got amazing matchups yet to come, but so far, Vicky has been
Yeah, look how awesome this
Yeah,
is.
it's been fantastic to see our players settled in, having a great time. We've seen the shout-outs, too, from the players. Really congratulating on the fact that they've been able to not only make it here at LAN, which is a whole other experience,
Man.
everybody, but being able to sit down in a lounge like this, thankfully provided by Alienware.
And honestly, shout out to the interviews because they have been more comfortable than some of the pro interviews.
Is
telling you. I see absolute confidence down there. But either way, want to catch you guys up because we obviously saw and followed the upper bracket, but now we'll be taking it to the lower bracket.
Chat,
Look
do
at it. I mean,
you
first
guys
off,
hear everything
got a
perfectly,
highlight.
right?
Texas A&M. I told you this team is
Oh, I'm
coming
gonna move
with
myself over
confidence,
here.
And they 2-0 Kansas State, 2-0 Winthrop, which looked incredible against Purdue. And now we find them up in the
The
upper
trophy?
final.
Apparently the trophy, chat, as they said, it weighs like 40, 50 pounds. It's gonna be fun watching someone try to lift that.
And that leads us to a couple of things.
Volume's a little low.
Highlight is I feel so bad for Kentucky because they go against Georgia Tech, then Purdue.
How about that? Is that better?
That's so rough
that better?
to deal with, but you know what? That's what happens, right? When you're looking at a double elimination bracket in a best-of-3 series. I mean, even looking at MSU versus University of Buffalo, how close of a series that was. Literally our first Game 3 match of the day.
You could
in
barely
that
hear
lower
the
bracket.
casters?
So
I could hear the
now our
casters
team's already
perfectly.
Figured out what they got to do differently as we move on and look at that lower bracket.
Absolutely, and it's how they play these teams. Obviously, some are looking a bit stronger than others as far as communication, nerves, calm, mental, all of it put together.
Huh.
We're going to find out more because Winthrop was the first matchup today. They looked
Oh,
great.
yeah,
Got
we
the
could-
upset of the
we
day.
could do-
I don't think people understand them beating Purdue was absolutely massive and something that you want to see in any tournament is an upset, but now they find themselves on the brink of elimination because they themselves, you could almost say, got upset.
Wait,
with
you
Texas
guys,
A&M.
it's
So
still
you
too
look
low
at
for you
this,
guys?
One of these teams have to go home. Both are great. I think Buffalo.
How about that? Is that much better?
obviously has had a bit of a tougher route.
That has to be
You
much
know,
better,
they
chat.
Win against Georgia Tech.
Is that better?
2-1. It's been tough.
Yeah, you talk about Buffalo and just even look at the qualifiers, how difficult of a time that was for them, right?
sure.
They had fallen short in that first qualifier, behind Winthrop actually, so that's actually
Is that
going to
better?
be fantastic to see how that
Nice.
rematch
Okay,
is
cool,
gonna
cool,
look
cool.
like.
I might
But
turn
then
it down a
they
little bit
came
because I think
back
it's a
in that
little-
second qualifiers, which is a big
Hello, hello?
highlight when it comes to looking at this level of competition here.
Yeah, and listen, you know, we went down there, we've seen the players. They are oozing
ban
with
system is actually the
confidence
tournament
still,
ban
and
system.
completely, you know, you even look at someone like Kentucky, and they're like, hey, bring us Georgia, bring us Purdue. We are here to get the upsets ourselves. And they did great in the qualifiers, and they've beaten these teams before, but now it's on the biggest stage for these young men and women.
Can we
Now,
gamble?
looking at it, Purdue, they're playing with a vengeance with getting
Why do you guys
upset.
wanna gamble
That's
so
obviously
much?
gonna be something we want to keep our
Okay,
eyes
fine.
on
I'll let
as
Emily
well.
said she wanted to
You'll be
gamble,
the
so I'll
lower
let you
bracket,
guys
once
do
again,
this.
with
This is
runs
not
of
MRC or
Winthrop. I
MRI.
always
This is
love
the
this. I gotta say, I
Alienware
love upper brackets, I love
Collegiate
the great
matches.
teams, but I love
It's
when
actually
the
really
back's up
cool.
against the wall. What are you
They
gonna
have
do as a
8
team
teams
to
here.
respond?
What's the comeback potential, right? Because the last time these two teams faced off against each other, it was like Winthrop winning by 2-0. So it was a rather
The bans
dominating
are
performance.
the same thing as
Now,
tournament
it's
bans.
a different
Not
week.
MRC,
There's been
chat.
time
MRI.
to really consider.
Sorry.
It's literally been like over a month, right? So we're looking at a completely different style of play from these players, as well as the different pick and ban phase that we've even seen some teams fall behind.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are underway, lower bracket, and we find ourselves with Winthrop versus the
I don't think they use MRC. I think they told me they use MRI. MRI.
here at the
We'll see in a
Alienware
second.
Collegiate Clash in 2026.
Oh,
Pick
you
and ban
guys wanna
phase
gamble?
is about
Okay,
to
here you go.
start. And again, a little bit of a snake draft style back in
What did they say?
Vicky. And it's led to insane team comps and very interesting bans, sometimes not bans.
Yeah, decisions that I'm always like, okay, you know what? Maybe they're cooking up something.
The
or
bans are
it's
universal?
smelling a
Really?
little burnt,
Burnt,
but-
okay.
Yeah, but you know that's why you gotta.
Well, 3
look at what's
bans,
going
2
on around
saves
the other
is not
series.
MRC,
Okay,
chat.
take
That's
notes if you
MRI.
haven't done your
Well, it's 4
homework
bans,
already,
2 saves.
Especially looking at the different teams that did play throughout qualifier 1 and 2. If that is the only kind of homework and
This is
feedback
really
that you have
cool.
to
This is
look
a
at. But
really
let's
cool
get
event,
started,
man.
Cozy.
Like I said,
The
I
pick
wish
and
this was
ban
a thing
phase
when
in
I
our
was. Oh,
first
okay. So I'm gonna do
bracket
UB chat.
quarterfinals that we have on our main stream.
UB
Yep,
against
absolutely.
WU.
Elsa
That's what the
gonna be
teams are.
first
You guys,
off the
good luck,
board.
chat.
You kind of love to see that after what we saw
Oh.
from Winthrop in match 1. Obviously, we didn't get to see what they went up against in
Ban,
Texas
save,
A&M,
ban,
but
save,
we
ban.
do
Oh,
know
3 bans, 2
Winthrop,
saves. So you
they
guys are
were
right. It's
absolutely
MRC, not
crazy.
MRI.
On Elsa and on the Jean Grey Phoenix was kind of the win con for that team in the sense of the duelist department. They're going to continue to ban the Groot on the other
Yes,
side of things.
they
with
are
Groot
sitting-
being saved. We saw this strategy
Yes, chat.
against in the upper bracket.
Yeah, you only have so many bans, right? And when you want to ban the Elsa, you could almost expect the Phoenix from that player to come out, like you've already mentioned. But Mantis Protect already scares me a bit because, you know, fully
And you could
expecting,
see,
okay,
you could
maybe we'll
see
have
in the
that
back.
Gambit
That's where the
ban at
trophy
this
is.
point.
You see the
Now
trophy,
you're
and
gonna
they
force
also
out
have
maybe a
like
Loki ban instead, right? They
medals,
protect
like
the-
how you
the
know, like
Mantis,
in,
and even
like
if they
in the
don't have
Olympics,
the
you know, you
ability
have
to
your
use it
gold,
on the
silver,
Groot with
bronze.
the
They
team up,
actually have
they
like
still have the opportunity
Alienware
to say,
logo
"We wanna return to
medals.
support."
So
Really
it's
utilize
really
that for
cool.
themselves too. But with no Galactic Legend on the board from that Star Lord that Winthrop could rely on, that was something else that we saw as they also ban out the Cloak and Dagger.
It's funny that Cloak and Dagger
So
have
much.
just a different play here. You know, obviously not with Georgia Tech. I think Buffalo showed a bit more of what we saw in Georgia Tech as well as the pro scene. But there it is. We knew that Pyramids is going to want to keep that Phoenix alive. And they did a great job with, I believe.
I think they do have. Yeah, the Georgia Tech team does have someone named Fraud, who does play for NRG. So that's a little scary. But
they decided to go. It was Star Lord last time, but with it being banned, going to change up.
Oh, wait, that was
where
the
they
guy
have
that
go.
said
So
hi
it's
to me.
Buffalo's plan of attack. It's like shut down the duelist first.
Exactly. I'm so glad you bring that up because right when we saw Pyramids, it was on the Phoenix, back on the Elsa. The Elsa
I'm cheering.
had
I think I'm
so
cheering
much
for
impact.
Buffalo.
It
I
was,
think the guy on the
you know, 12
right.
and 3 in their favor, but it was really Jared who had popped off on that Star Lord. That goes hand in hand with the fact that they also had the Loki and
Def
Invisible
Wizard,
Woman.
appreciate the message.
So
Get this
they
up, my
ban
friend.
out the Loki last. University of Buffalo taking their notes while Winthrop do get to keep the Phoenix and they ban out the Gambit.
So
Yeah, so Gambit not going to be at play for them. Looking at options.
Save
available,
the
though.
Punisher.
They'll be
That's
able to have
very
Gambit
interesting,
themselves.
though.
With Star-Lord not there, still plenty of options.
I do
that we'll
like
see, and maybe we even have some
WU
like Pyramids,
bans,
or
even
actually,
though
I would say
UB
Jared
did ban
flex into the
Elsa.
Punisher, potentially. But if you again did not get to catch the action earlier in the day, this team, they like to play fast and loose, and Prince is who they attributed as the
Very,
kind of
very
backbone of the
interesting
team
on the
back
Punisher
in the
save,
Jeff
chat. But maybe they want to
stretches.
damage
One thing we did
boost
not
their
see
Punisher.
addressed
You
by
know,
the
do a lot of
University
damage.
Buffalo. But here we are, Krakoa's the location. We're
Winthrop
live here in
University
Austin.
against University at
Domination
Buffalo.
is the first matchup between these two. Winner goes home, Vicky.
All on the line here, Cozy. Let's not
I'm the one who
forget it's
texted you about
only
coming to
our
Texas.
top
Hey,
two
WW.
teams that will be able to walk away with some merchandise in their pocket or something to sit on. We're going to have to find out now as we get started with our first game. Krakoa being
The
a
winners of
nice,
this tournament,
interesting member
chat,
we keep seeing time and time
win
again here.
an
We've had a lot of
Alienware
Krakoa
laptop.
love
Second
in,
place
our Collegiate
gets an
Clash, and I'm
gets
not
a
complaining.
chair.
I love this map. I feel like me and you never get to cast it
It's
as
so
well.
true.
So
Which is,
hey,
I mean,
will
pretty
not
comfortable right
at
now.
all say anything about
Yeah,
it.
this
So
is
we'll
actually
start
pretty
now
comfortable.
sometimes and
I like
bright
this.
things up here in Texas.
Okay, let's see this.
Here we go. Portal going to open up right away, and we'll see the way they choose to approach this. Get our first sighting of a Hulk in golf.
I was going to say, you thinking about the goal.
Ooh, I like this. I like
It's a
this team
different
doing the
version of
portal
this.
play
They
right
push it
now.
back
Okay.
after they try to open things up
Can they
with a portal
execute it,
play.
though?
A stun onto Curry, who is on that van pool. And we talked a lot about Naizu, by the way, and it's no longer the Angela play coming out.
I do
even
like
though
that.
it
They
was
did
banned
take the
out.
space.
It's going to be that Doctor Strange play instead.
Yeah, so both teams going to be utilizing that triple strategist, which is what you want to see. And wow, that was a fast point take, especially for the Cerebro map in the middle. Winthrop great
Okay.
awareness to see no one on that point. Might as well take it right back, and now they can sustain. If looking at it, Ring getting the pick is going to help their cause.
Yeah, I was seeing a little cheeky back cap while everyone's just trying to push
do
up the
think-
Nice is going to be taking a quick
I don't know
nap.
if
We take a
Buffalo
look
is
at
going to
double
do
mantis
well,
that we
man.
have.
I do
You were
like
asking about it, Cozy. We're going to see more of this triple strat lineup, and
the
it
WU
is with
team
both
comp.
teams performing with their backs against the wall in this lower bracket. And up stun onto Rin, and Curry's going to be able to try to isolate the backline. They're in some trouble.
Good trade there from Pip, though, but remember, Prince has been the backbone of the team and already...
Oh, I gotta end the predictions.
Going to go ahead and rotate over. We talked about Curry plenty and the way they were able to execute, getting those ultimates out so quickly and the follow-up from it. That's what they did so well against their big win against Purdue.
Get
and why
Turbo
they got the upset.
J3.
Here's
What do you mean
Pyramids
get
doing a
Turbo?
lot
I don't have any.
Oh.
I'm not getting any ads. Are you guys getting
If you know
ads?
What's happening to your right side? Knocking their heads off their shoulders. It's going to be Pyramid on this Phoenix. Goodbye, Oak, as it's going to be the Bruce banner for
I am?
now. And it's going to be Winthrop being able to extend their lead right now on this point.
I gotta definitely
All right,
ask
so
them
let's
then.
take a look. You have 55%. You have a
We see
couple of
ads
options coming up
behind
here.
you.
Buffalo. Don't want to obviously, you know, you
Huh?
want to try to stagger these strategies.
Where, like,
when
here?
available, but look out for Prince.
Oh,
because
I mean,
Prince
if it's on the
gets
TV
two,
behind me,
could be
chat,
an
it
early
doesn't. It's
good
not
night,
affecting
at
you
least in
guys,
this
is it?
form of the Hellfire Gala. Back cap happening though. Hello, what's going on in the back of it?
As long
Got
as
the
you
Iron
guys
Fist
are
over
not
there,
getting
Chris
ads,
Walker saying what's
I
up.
think it's perfectly
Backing
fine.
away, remember in our interview, Prince Ali being this backbone for this team. Now you're going to get Berserkle coming through, though, to stall the inevitable, as Curry's going to be able to find that first
Something
pick.
I don't
University of
understand is
Buffalo
why
in
did the
some
team
trouble, but with the
save
extermination
Punisher,
losing
but they're
out
not
to
using
Strange, they
Punisher?
won't be able to
That
come
doesn't
back
make any
as easily. We just
sense.
see that portal play. We see the capture onto the Mantis, spinning them out off to the side of the map. Looking like maybe they could come right back around, though. Eternals is going to get shut down in the middle of the extermination.
Honestly, just great job from Prince. I'm actually seeing why this is one of their young studs. Being able to throw them off, not even the map, but just out of the location,
Yes.
and not even worrying about it. You know, go ahead and run to your team. I'm going to go ahead and help get the 6v5. It's all about advantage numbers here in this game, and Curry and Pyramid show why. Even 6v6, they are looking all the part. Portal comes out, jumping in as Eternals, but they're doing a great job body blocking, barely throwing it out. They commit.
Good portal
with
play.
the invisible
They have to stay on the
boundary.
point.
That's a
Ooh,
risky
good
play, but
play
everything
by the
It is,
Invis.
but
That was a
at
little
least they were
risky.
able to get to it, didn't
Up.
get body
Cozy
blocking
just-
outside of the
Cozy just
portal,
took my
but
casting, bro.
Rin finding the invisible when the invisible boundary goes down, and so does the shish kebab off the sushi on the jet.
Winthrop absolutely able to stay alive in what is the invisible healing Coliseum. Not losing a player, trading out immediately.
Okay.
Storm goes down, and it is a pure
I am just
thunder
looking
for this
at chat.
team
I don't know
as
too
they
much
look
about these
at the
teams,
stat
but I'm
sheet,
looking at the
stat
team
sheet, and
comps.
nothing.
Buffalo
Crazy.
really needs to
It's
fix their
Pyramids
team
once
comp
again
right
doing
now.
what they do.
Pyramid,
I don't
you
know if I
ban
like the
Elsa, you
solo
only got so many
DPS
bans, right? Like,
Iron
Are
Fist.
you really gonna burn 2 bans on one
It doesn't
player?
make
You have
any
to
sense.
not
Like
ignore
the other
Charlotte,
team
like-
is
Yeah, I
running
mean, obviously
really
the
good
best players that
tanks.
we
They
talked
are
about
running,
have not
you know,
gone.
the
Prince, right? Pyramids and Curry.
the
And Curry
Deadpool
with the
tank. They're also
5K
running a
damage,
Strange. Strange is really
absolutely
good.
discussing matching the Jean Grey with it.
But
Are
what
you
I don't
kidding me?
understand, and
ramping
they're
up
also running a
domination
Mantis,
being Tank Pool's best game
which was
mode.
damage
We're gonna
boosting.
see that upgrade time over time. So now Curry is even a bigger threat.
I did see the swamp off the Mantis, though. That's
Okay, I do like their team comp
Right,
now,
so
dude.
different
Now though,
maybe
they
because
are
of the
running the
ultimate
Mantis. They're
charge
gonna
that they
damage
were,
boost their Punisher, but their
going
Punisher
into
has to
this
carry
next
here.
round.
They're putting all
They
their
might- I think what they're gonna try to do is
they're
like,
putting all their resources into this Punisher. This Punisher better pop off.
Winthrop, maybe.
Let's see it.
That's
Let's
where
see.
you do get
Guys
the
are getting
invis.
ready. Yep, you talked about it before. You
I don't know
have
why
the
they just didn't
protection
run
launch.
Punisher the first time though.
Loaded. That's what we've seen. This is like blast of the past a little bit, Vicky. So gonna go back to the Mantis, I think, but they're gonna. Who do you isolate? Who do you want? You got the spawn room. You throw them in.
They're suspicious.
They're scared.
They're scared.
They know.
They feel that there is something in the air right now. Where is it going to be? Who's going to get called out? Instead, now it allows Winthrop to be able to move up on the high ground up to the point.
Rin back on over to the Mantis as we expected, but hey, what is Collegiate Clash without a little bit of fun, right? Now going into it's gonna be immediately Cristiano trying to push in. Agamotto is out, does connect with
I mean,
the tank pole, goes down
The
early.
ads
Pyramids
on the
connect.
TV
Great
aren't
use of
really what we're
overall
watching
comms
though,
there
no?
to connect at the same
As long
time.
as you guys are not getting ads in
As
the
well as
middle of like
patience,
the actual
right?
game.
Like they saw that there was an opportunity.
Oh.
They do not force it. Instead, they prile their positioning to get on the balcony.
Oh,
that
let me ask
overlooks
him.
the points,
Can
and
you,
then
can you
basically
get
cut
Ryan?
off their rotation. They took advantage
For
of
me?
them being scared, even if they didn't want to force a pick, and they took the advantage to get onto the point instead.
I mean, heck, one thing this is telling me is how good is Texas A&M, because
Huh?
Winthrop looks solid against Purdue, now against Buffalo.
WeChat
It's a good team at that, but either way.
Well, now I'm not full screen, so I need them to
Not
because
much
I could
outside
just sign
the
into my
Jeff
account.
coming around the corner. corner, but the extermination with the quick ban hammer means
I just don't know what
goodbye,
computer
Jeff
that they're on.
and Leo. Welcome to the spawn room once again.
Somebody saved Jeff. Stuck in spawn jail, honestly. And I said the sushi beforehand, but it's just the fact that Faye had made that swap over when they were trying to desperately recontest on the point with a portal play. They at least have 3 ultimates online. Will it
Hey, I'm
be
not
enough
signed into my
to
Twitch
damage
account,
from
chat. They had it
Eternals
automatically
as
done
well?
for me.
If you look at Winthrop and Pyramids and the outlook of damage here that Pyramids has been putting in.
Just look at the positioning.
Yeah, 'cause
Pyramids
look at me
is
now.
very
It's not
aware
full
of
screen.
what they're trying to rotate into, keeping an eye on
It's not full
Golf.
screen.
Knows the Hulk is going to try to get something aggressive, taking into fact last time Cerebro, when Pip was there as the Iron Fist, they tried to do a back cap. So just knowing how their opposition plays is such a big brain part of this. As again, we find ourselves on control.
See right there, but I don't know how to do that.
Golf trying to make that difference.
Oh.
Here comes Monster Hulk, the world
But
breaker.
how do
Can
I,
they make a difference? Pip gets one,
I'll do
Golf
it
the
after,
other
Chad. I'll do it
50,
after.
And there's another. Golf is feasting on the Gamagon.
Oh man, let me tell you, when I saw the double clap just
I'll do it
come in,
after.
I'm like, oh no, I'm in danger.
No, no problem.
And it can make such a difference too in the current meta of play when we get to see.
I'll
way
fix
more
it after,
Hulks
chat.
now.
Not in the
Somebody
middle of the
doesn't
game, though.
pick you, right? It's like you see all the 4. Hey, listen, Mantis looks great. Maybe go after them. Nope, it's me. Double clap. You're done. But either way, Buffalo not only getting the point back, but
Are these matches
beautiful
best of 3 or
ult
best
economy
of
at
5?
that.
It
We
is
also
a
point that
best
out because if
of
they're able to get some
3, I
value out of
believe.
Fate here with the Jeff. She's been a great player thus far. It's been awesome to see what they can do, but this would give
Yeah,
them the advantage.
That's why I'm also looking at Prince Ali. Can this back
Chat,
the team
I'll
that we
fix
heard
it.
them in their
Just
interview really
1
pop
second.
off? Nice sleep. Can the follow-up come in? You have the end song Infernal just in case you need to go in for a reset, but you could try to bait out one of these strategist ultimates. We're going to have to see with Internals popping in that Source Surgeon first.
Absolutely. Here, Final Judgment. That's a big-time eat here.
Oh, that's a
Right
big
on the
swallow.
board. Prince Ali, no Jafar.
You have to get the Jeff. You have to get the Jeff.
Alibaba,
No!
Alibaba's coming crazy.
He didn't get the Jeff, chat.
The bubble, by the way, clutch from Naizu, also popping off here too. I love this communication from this team.
Yeah, Genius popping off, right? Going crazy, applauding
I think
that.
I
Now
have
here
to
comes the
sign
portal.
in. Is that okay if I
As
sign in?
87 ticks
Okay.
up more and more. They've got the last fight chance. With
Okay,
the
no
Invisible
problem, thank
Boundary
you.
Up and with it, they got to find value. Fate saw what the last shark did. Hey, the Meteor Im's going up now. Now's the time to use a great bubble there from Golf. Seeing what they can get from it. Fate
Oh, I was
finds
gonna do it after the game.
of their own.
Yeah,
Probably.
so I didn't really,
I mean, so many bubbles, right? Like, there's only so much protection you can try to get onto
Yeah.
your Jeff here. With the back and forth, although University of Buffalo are showing signs of life, they have the number advantage for right now. Winthrop
refresh
in some
the-
trouble, and
the-
it looks
the
like
browser?
the goal.
Girls, your Huntrix meals.
oh, interact.
Okay, Coast is
Oh, no, but now I actually do have ads. Uh-oh.
Fries and 10 piece McNuggets. With 2 sauces.
Wait, this is Marvel Rivals, though. How do you make it bigger screen?
Zoe, pick our meal.
Oh, do
Gloria,
this?
I feel
Okay,
trusted to own my projects. Life's too short for a boring career.
To the name, Monster Hulk ready.
Down?
We saw the triple deletion of the
Oh, it's
strategist.
this right here,
Let's see
actually.
this
Oh,
rotation
okay,
of
okay,
Golf. Trying
okay.
to approach them, but
And then
let's see
I'll
what
fix it
route
after. Okay, thank you.
See how they're trying to expect this poke as well, right? Jared having that extermination is going to open up the spot, but having to be careful with the way they play around the wall. You don't want to get stunned out. You don't want to get double cleft. And they utilize the Van Hammer onto the Ultron just in case, with Rin being the first one to get taken out.
Okay, it's blow for blow. 5v5 now. 4v5.
Wait, there's no
Winthrop
way
out
Buffalo's
down.
actually bringing this back
One
here.
by
Okay.
one, the clap back from Buffalo.
Okay,
We're seeing them
okay,
block
Buffalo.
here. Get it done. 94, 95. It's all pressure. Pip now going over. Gonna be able to make something to try to maybe. Okay, beautiful portal. Gonna come in. No body blocking ready. That's a bummer, actually. If you're looking towards him, Curry gets it. Oh my, Vicky. You can't let this happen.
It was the fact that the distraction too from Curry. I have a
Yo, how you
goal.
doing?
It's
TTK's dead.
22. Can we get a follow-up? And Pyramids falls low, but it's gonna be the deal. And Curry's
Oh, come
the
on,
first
you
to
gotta-
come
you gotta
out.
finish
Full
that, bro. You
overtime
gotta
taken
finish
away.
that.
And University of Buffalo, you said it best, Cozy. The Vanguards are stepping up.
Triple Vanguards. Why not add another to the mix? It's the 3 and the 3. We haven't seen that much in this meta, but exciting to see at play. Here comes the big Jeff again. Prince got a lot last time. Genie applauding. Nothing, it looks like this time. Coming up empty, finding life, looking for it. It's going to be Fate on the other side.
Oh
At
no,
least
no,
caught a bit of
no,
distraction. They
no!
capitalized
You
off the
swallowed
numbers
2
advantage, but
characters
Prince-
with a lot of
Oh my
mobility.
God.
You gotta jump
No
off,
way.
like
The
him.
output
You
here
had to
from
jump
the
off,
Jeff
bro.
Prince is just bigger with the. They're so
Chat,
close.
if you're
They're
playing
so
Jeff
close. There's
and you
only
swallow
so
2
much
characters
more
with high
Hulk can
mobility
do.
or some
Okay,
mobility
overtime,
abilities, you
99,
have to
99,
take them off the
Curry,
map,
once
bro.
again throws
You have
the
to jump
Van
off.
Hammer on Eternals, and just like that, clean it up, man. Even the spectators had to be fooled. There's so much Jeff on Jeff. Who was going to eat first? both got something, but Fate unable to get, obviously, you know,
Okay, I'm gonna try to take out the ads, chat. Give me 1 second.
Getting those connections on Jeff. Gonna be going on over.
Okay, give me 1 second. 1 second. Oops. Give me 1 second, chat. Yeah, so it is a best of 3 as well. You guys could hear that.
Again,
Okay, cool. So now I'm signed in.
all around the board, Curry has just been my stud to point out. You know, kind of looked at that in the Purdue matchup. Yeah, Pyramids and Co. You know, they go off. Obviously, it's looking a little bit off right now because of the roll adjustments. When someone goes Strange, Rin flexing over to the Strange and kind of making things look a bit different here. But Pyramids doing their part. You know, across the board,
What's
great
up?
job.
Yeah, Pyramids obviously was on the Phoenix prior, so you see the 12.6k damage output, but it's the quick
Which team
swap
did
up
you
that
bet
we
on?
keep seeing from a lot of our players, making those micro adjustments when you know you want to go in for a contention with a portal. 10 finals.
You put
like saw
on the
Pyramid
team
with that
you
Phoenix.
Winthrop.
What can you do,
Okay.
right? You get the LSL aboard. At least you get the one server admin off. The Phoenix has still been so dominating from their very beginning, right, Cozy? We've seen this in Tier 1 play as well, where the Phoenix was a problem before. It's sometimes map dependent, but still so strong.
I should have went to college to play Rivals. That's what
Exactly
I'm
just
saying,
like
man.
the stats
This
that
is
made
so
the difference.
cool,
It
man.
was
I wish
just
I went
coming down to a
I wish I
couple
had this
coordinated
when I was
rolls.
a.
I thought the
Oh my
Vanguard
God,
set
am I
up
gonna say
Buffalo
kid?
Easily could bark back and had what it takes. But it's about just
Emily
making
just
big
said, I
play
wish
at
I
the
had
right
this during the
time.
Great
Being
Depression. I'm not that old.
Portal obviously important
I am
because
not
they
that
had
old,
it.
chat.
Portal
I
goes
am a
behind
young,
them. Can't count
crisp
Portal because they use that to get in there
21.
and they fight before it. Either way, though, we've seen an Angela stop a full portal at that. So you always gotta
Actually,
be
you know
ready
what's
for
you
it.
know what's really
Either way,
funny?
though, impressed
I
with
walked into the building. I
some
didn't know who.
shenanigans
I
as
walked
well
into this
that
building
we're
for the first
seeing
time.
with
They
the
were
invisible
showing
to
me
spawn.
where
It's
everything
the little
was.
things, Vic.
Yeah,
And,
and I really like the awareness too that
while
we're
I
seeing
was
from
getting
Nizer,
escorted
right?
to
Because Nizer
show
keeps
me like
showing
my
the
stream
flexibility
station,
that
I
they
heard
have,
someone in the
whether it
background
be
go,
on the
"Yo,
Angela
what's up,
or the
Unk?"
Strange here too,
I'm
having
like,
that
"What
impact
the
to try and isolate
funk?"
the backline. It's kind of like
the
even though we're seeing the pop-off potential from the duelists, it's the pop-offs of the Vanguards on both sides right now. The battle of the Vanguards.
And it's what I've highlighted. Obviously, at this level of play, when the the lights are bright here, big and bright in deep in the heart of Texas, as I like to keep saying, Vic. When you look at the mental, that's going to be such an important.
Also,
thing to
chat, just
grasp
as a heads
at
up,
this
I'm gonna
level
give you
of
guys a
play.
little,
And if you're
secret
Buffalo,
announcement.
you had it. It's right there.
After my
Squandered it,
stream,
right?
some
Keep the
Big
mental
Puffer is
high.
gonna
How
take
can you
over, right?
readjust and go
on his
into
stream,
what is
but
gonna be,
I
do
will
or
be
die,
on
right? Obviously with
the main
elimination, we can see
broadcast.
them
So
throwing out
I will
all the stops of
host
what they can do.
at
Vic,
the end of the
how do
stream.
they
I
do?
will host
When you're in the lower
Marvel
bracket
Rivals
you're
and
sitting
their
at
what do you
match
call
point
it?
right now,
And
it's
their
you can feel
their
your
main
heart,
broadcast, and you guys will
basically
be able
coming
to
out of
see
your chest.
me
You know what they say,
host.
Everything's bigger in Texas, but the level of competition's even bigger than
It's,
that.
I'm
here,
a
it
little-
looks like.
I'm a little
so we're getting
shaky.
set up here while everybody is getting situated to make sure that they're set up.
Yeah, we found that out with the barbecue last night. Absolutely insane. It's not just Jeff that was hungry. I mean,
It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Food here again. If you're just now coming in, shout out Alienware and the Collegiate Clash of 2026 has been great so far, and awesome to see this scene continue.
This is
to
really
grow.
cool, bro. This is
Kind of
their
the next gen of
second
players,
year
right?
doing this.
Believing in them to get it done.
First year with Marvel Rivals. This is
Everything
really
they
cool.
need to be successful.
This is really
Speaking
cool,
of, though,
chat.
We've got our next matchup just about ready to rock.
And I was
Going
talking to the
to
players.
in
The players,
phase as we take a look at these players.
the
We
players
get into the
got.
midterms.
If you make it to the top 8, they fly you out here. They get you a hotel. Literally, you don't do anything.
we may not be
and,
able to
like,
hear the
just
players
play the
ourselves.
game,
We know
chat. This is
something
sick.
on our personal like Cozy when it comes to these lands. You're not online. You can't hide behind a screen. You are right there. And if I feel like I'm getting focused, guess what? I'm gonna turn around and maybe there's a
Jay3, you're my
players
one
having
and
a
only
good
rival
time
streamer.
out there expressing themselves as we get to see the first ban. It's onto the Elsa. They would rather still deal with Pyramid's Phoenix than that Elsa.
Absolutely, very good call. The Museum of Contemplation is going to be that map as well, and getting the Daredevil
like it.
save.
This is awesome.
This is where the devil may
This
be
is really
blind,
cool
but
now.
there are plenty of alleyways that they see and picks and pokes of opportunity. Either way, though, Mantis can be saved on the
I
other side.
do
So
wish they
listen, I
didn't
mean, you go with
use
the Mantis
the
ban
MRC
here.
bans.
What
I wish
if
they
you
did the
are
MRI
Buffalo,
bans.
Star-Lord
Me
ban,
personally.
What else did you want to shut down from Winthrop?
The
Um,
Vanpool. I want to shut down the Vanpool.
but yeah.
We talked about Curry, and this is Museum of Contemplation.
I think there's. I
You
think
know
it's a
that
little
this
bit more
map could go for
competitive
a
if you
while,
use the
and we're
MRI
getting
bans
longer
instead of
these
the
maps go,
MRC.
the better the Vanpool could get.
And there's two, though. The problem is this is a very good Jeff map as well.
Yeah.
So, especially first point. And so if you kind of have to You gotta take
Also,
what you can. Elsa,
what's really cool about
Star-Lord, they
this,
can't let their duelists
a
pop
lot
off
of these
the Gambit. They
players
don't plan on banning the Gambit. You can tell
were
from
telling me
just what
like
have in
they
the early
do get on
bans. So they can
scholarships
only
to
have
play
one more.
at these
They're
schools, chat. So you could
I would
like
agree.
literally
I
go
would
to
go
school
with
on a
the
paid
tank role here,
scholarship
but
to
if
play
you're Winthrop,
games.
you're gonna save it.
So
I
you're
mean, I would
learning, you're
assume
doing
so.
your classes,
The fact
and
that they
they're
saved the Phoenix,
and you
though,
just play
I
their
mean,
esports program. That's
you
so
only have so many
sick.
bans. Well, University
I
of
wish they
Buffalo
had this in like
really targeted
1823.
just the duelists. It makes you wonder, but they don't want to risk
When
it,
I was
so
going
they
to school,
protect
man.
the Phoenix instead. We're gonna have to see what that last ban from University of Buffalo is definitely gonna.
Yo,
look
let's go
like.
back to
First, we
school,
have to
bro.
leave
Let's
her
go back
over
to
on
school,
Snap
man.
Attack.
I'll be
You
down to
mentioned
go to
Jack.
school.
That could be the final ban that we see from Winthrop. I definitely agree, though. This is such a great map for Jack.
I mean, I don't know. I think Winthrop, they might get rid of the Hulk after how good Buffalo and Golf were able, you know, if anything was popping over there, it was that, right? I mean, I think that was definitely performing the best, and they won't allow it because they protected the Hulk, which you love to see here.
Oh, yeah, that's
with
on
the
Twitter.
last ban,
You know what the
and obviously
cutoff
giving
age
that Gambit
What?
to them, you can't give them everything. So they're going to
31.
at least enable their best players with their comfort picks. Prince will have
Wait,
the
did you
short,
guys hear
he
that?
will
The
have,
what? The FFA?
available.
The flight
Crazy that those are making it
FAA, the
through,
flight
but
air
Clothing
control,
Dagger, which Winthrop,
the flight
they don't-
aviation.
Doesn't matter who they play, they don't want to see
What's the
the
LRA?
duo.
Flight
It's very
aviation.
interesting. The pick and ban
Air
phase,
traffic?
like,
I don't know. The people
difference
who like, I
between
guess,
what we usually
do the
see
aircrafts and all that stuff.
and
Apparently, they want
this
gamers
could also be
from
a
like
team
what, like
preference thing,
20. I
something
don't know if
that
you guys
they
saw it on
know
Twitter
when
from
it
like
comes to their
21 to like
competition with
30.
Clothing
I'm the cutoff
Yeah,
age,
nice
so I
to
can't do it.
lucky
31.
Captain America, by the way, a little sneak peek behind the scenes. That's what you love to see. Captain America might get some play. One of my favorite, if not my favorite map, is the Museum of Contemplation. Love the force fields, love the rotations. We've seen
Federal
this be one of
Aviation
the more difficult points, Vicky, to take the
Administration.
second one because Spawn and the difference between them. Look for a
This is
village
really
player to
cool.
keep
I
the
really
stall
like this
going,
shit. Like
and
the
that'd be a big
logos they
point of
have for all the
contention.
I like that you
schools.
bring that
Like
up
you
because
know
over
the
time we've seen a
spectating
lot
is
of
really
teams
cool. They
readjust
did it. The
this map.
graphics.
When
They
we
did a
talk
great
about
job.
the difficulty of this map in
I'm gonna start my
general,
own college,
on
the
attacking
the
side,
University of
it's very
Jay3.
rare that you
Who
see
wants
a
to
team
apply?
Take that payload to the finish line. That's how hard it is.
And then
It's
we
a
could
very
take over the
easy
collegiate
spawn
esports
point
scene.
to hold from that first choke. It's difficult
The
to break through
J3U.
that choke, but we're gonna have to see because remember,
Administration
our
to
boost
sign
from
up for
our last game,
classes?
University of Buffalo wanted to take Winthrop here
$500,000
to this map directly, so this was their plan.
And you have to
Clean
be
flyer
tier
for
3 sub to
spectators.
J3.
Love that. The little things. Shout out production. As Jared is going to be rotating, he was the DPS. Now into that Adam role. We don't see a lot of Adam Warlock these days with that 15% nerf hit. Even someone like Karova not able to play all the time. Now going here, Prince on the Jeff. No surprise. Curry on their pick. So we knew that.
Okay,
was
let's
the
see
case.
this.
Pip is going to be a big player that has to pop
Ooh,
off
they
here.
are running the
Now,
spawn
instead
hand.
of
The
protecting
WU
Hulk
is
and
running
going
the
that
spawn
way,
hand
they're gonna go
spawn
with a
camp
bit more
hold.
of a
3
steady
tanks, 3
hand.
supports with an Atom, so they
And
do
it's
have the
because
res.
They want to be able to break through that chokehold that we keep mentioning, right? It's a lot harder when you don't really have a
Buffalo
just a
needs to
shield
pop up with
rely
this
on.
Punisher,
There's only
man.
so
This
much
Punisher
the bubble
needs
from
to be
the
damage
Vanpool
boosted
can
and everything, and this
provide,
Punisher
as
needs to
Curry's
melt
already got the
everyone.
man armor. Same thing for Cristiano, and it's going to be the fight for the bus here on the other side. You talk about the different angles here too, as the ban hammer is the first to go out from Curry time.
Yeah, you want to throw it on
J3
the
saw
Jet,
someone that
but
looked
their
like
side, on the
looked
other
like
side
you
of
today. My
Buffalo,
wife
just
said
because
the
it's
person
such a
couldn't
hard
beat
thing to
you.
get that
Too much
splash
hair, not
perfectly.
enough cake.
We'll see.
What?
You can look at the health here on the strategist to see kind of who they ended up putting that. Either way, no one really affected. I think Rin was the target, and here comes a quick deletion of Jared. Good push. If you are Buffalo, how much are you going to commit? Not much. I mean, look at
Nice, nice by Buffalo. Nice by Buffalo. Come on.
Continue to clean up. Jared, though, tries to get the last
Nice.
Shotgun out. Shotgun Punisher, one of the scariest things in this game.
Nice.
Fantastic
Use the
runaway.
shotgun, bro.
And that
Use the shotgun.
Sometimes I'm just like, I blink twice. Like, there's no way. The It Chef from Prince Ali.
Huge
No
Eternals.
What?
Oh, and you saw the Adam Warlock was trying to keep him up.
Absolutely. I mean, that was absolutely a great defensive play and keeping things up. Kind of. Oh my! Deletion! Didn't even get to finish the.
Oh.
They disappeared.
Yeah,
Oh
unfortunately,
no,
really
chat.
The double O
Using your
sometimes,
supportal and then
like, you were gonna
instantly
disappear, and
dying.
now
Oh
University of
no.
Buffalo popping out.
Absolutely. That was perfection. Golf obviously played great on the Hulk, our highlight player of the Vanguard side. Getting it done there on the Magneto this time around.
Hey, this is a great showing by Buffalo, though.
And so this is where you want to make them pay. This is where ult tracking has so much to do with this level of play. Push forward, hold W, get rid of the S key.
And thank goodness we have swapped off the Adam Warlock. I have to say, when you don't have Loki available for you, like, you know, the Born Again, there's only so much. Yeah, there's some cheeky spots you could hold, but at that point, like,
Wow,
okay,
they
so
actually
is the
said,
BRB
thank
from
God they
Rocket,
switched
right?
off
Even with
the
that
Adam
34+
Warlock.
second cooldown. Jared going over to that Ultron with that triple strat. Now we get the Omega Hurricane from Eternals to try to isolate. Look at them looking back, fully expecting it. The bubble comes in, but you only have one.
Yeah, very good. capitalization on that. I mean, they did have the mag mode to keep.
I do like the storm pick.
Now forced to be a little bit more cautious, but Pip holding the W. This is what I wanted to
like
see.
I've been saying for a
Looks
very
like
long
Cristiano's
time,
gonna
I
get
think
more than
Storm
that,
is
and
low-key
this is the
slept
toughest
on,
part
and
to
I
get.
think
Now,
she's really
Fox
good,
is trying
and
to
to
get Bullet
see
all the way there, that's
Storm
what's
being
difficult.
played.
When you
Plus,
look at the ult
Storm
rotation,
does
it's gonna be
damage
Winthrop.
boost,
This
chat.
is gonna
Remember,
have to go back
Storm
and
does
forth no matter
damage
how
boost
good you look
the
to
Punisher,
start.
and well, everyone else on the
There's
team
a lot
too.
of distance
So
to transcend right here too. That's why you're seeing Cristiano hold up so far up in this choke, while they have two members of University of Buffalo still taxi along the payload. The recontention is going to come in now as Winthrop do have 3 ults.
Yeah, Feint here. Go with the aggressive ult. Don't let your oh, you can't let your Vanguard die there. That is absolutely devastating. Eternals though knows that they at least can get Golf back via the
Wait,
res.
where's that
Rocket
Invis woman
Raptor
ult?
life,
The
but she's
Invis
behind
woman
the
ult is
screen,
apparently
so
used, but where
the
is it?
rocket ult right after it. Here comes the final judgment. I don't know if I love that at all, but oh,
Nice
big ult sets up
protection
already.
by
When
Golf on his
Yeah,
Punisher.
you know
Oh,
what,
his Punisher
man?
still died.
Okay, that was a little bit of a miss confidence. Oh no.
Damage rocket on the board.
We love it.
Is
Love
this
to see
Rocket
it, but we
holding
get to
down
see that
left
desync
click?
of
Wait, I
like
like
we're
this
talking about.
guy.
You know, you may not have had the
I
end
love
zone
this
for
guy.
but at least you followed with like 3 picks after that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that is ult tracking to a T, but still unable to make them pay the price. I mean, after Pyramids use that, slow down and know you have advantage at that point. But Golf fell early, Feint was late to ult. It kind of was a little bit of a mess.
I mean, if anything, Pyramids now will be able to keep in mind the C is going to come after they have the end song Inferno. So you talk about ult tracking, that's something they're going to look for. Cristiano is waiting on the other side of the wall to see if they can get a jump on this Ultron Invisible Man on the bus. Ostrix! He's free! And he finds Jay3 for free!
Oh
How did they get
no,
so behind
no,
him while
no,
taking
no! That
pictures?
guy
Oh, it's
just
trolling at this
disappeared
point.
faster than my
That's
hairline,
bad.
chat. What the?
Great job from Cristiano. We saw
That was
pop up
disgusting.
towards the end. The Disappear goes up to try to keep teams alive. Rin forced to do it. Here comes Golf once again. Hit the first one. Said Disappear and goes for the Ultron.
Uh-oh, LeBron! Oh, it's more like, what, Tiger Woods? His name is Golf, but I don't know if you want to be like...
And that's what we were talking
we're gonna
about
still
before,
say
right?
LeBron,
You're trying
chat.
to push up and try to prevent them from going in through the choke, but it's not like you're running a Doctor Strange, so try to cut off both entryways from left and right side of the chokes with a portal play. So now you still have failed to get to that second checkpoint if you're the University of Buffalo, despite that strong start.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we were afraid of. I mean, this is kind of what happens. If you're going to lose a point early, at least it's okay on point 2 because you have to play perfect. But when you're on a 6v4 situation, full W, Feint going to go up with the aggression a little far back, and Jared blind firing into the invisible boundary, going to rotate as well. Here comes
I could barely
once
see
again
the Invis woman
insult.
ult. Wow.
Before the rocket, they are just trying to combo here, and it is. I mean, maybe a.
Where are they?
peekaboo.
What are
Maybe
they
trying
using
to
their
do a
ults
transfer.
on?
I'm not sure, but Jared finds success.
Did he just try
They
to
keep
use
on
his
not getting
Phoenix ult
punished
on
for some
an
of their
ulting
mistakes, and it doesn't
Ultron
matter.
chat?
Cristino finds some Jeff action.
And being able to find the rocket right now too.
It's a
So we
Deadpool.
see that back and forth. Cristiano's still at least able to find Rin here. And you have Winthrop that still have these 2 ultimates as after you saw Cristiano use up that Banhammer.
Yeah, gotta make a decision here. You're gonna rotate or push up, and it looks like they are choosing to rotate back. Strange was picked for a hot moment, now taken away. Realize
Is
they don't
J3
keep it.
lagging? He
Yeah,
coming on the
25
Magneto
seconds.
ult.
Keep an eye on the
No,
clock,
we should be
folks.
seeing the
We
same
have
stuff.
final judgment. The judge and the jury.
You guys should be seeing the same stuff that I'm seeing,
knows
no?
that he won't have his ult while
It's the
Naizu
Deadpool.
will. So if Naizu can hit this final judgment, it's all but over, folks. Here we go. Last fight potential. Naizu, pipe. Let's see what we got, Vic.
It's taking in the cart though. Fear
There it is.
Magneto, Meteor M. The meatball unfortunately not landing on its mark. Nice protection right here too, playing around the bubble as well. The invisible boundary from Feint. Pyramids though, you have to take a look before they try to wrap
charged it
behind,
fast
and
enough.
Pip does make that swap over to Doctor Strange to then go in with a portal.
Yeah, actually, great sustained job here. They're all staying alive. Pip able to
Wait,
go and get that
what are you
portal off.
guys seeing?
It's
Chat,
off
tell
of
me
Jay3
when you guys see
falling
the
when she
round
get back,
end.
but here comes from the back
And I'll
line.
let you guys know when my round
Holding
ends.
W finds Eternals. Eternals will be back via portal. Here comes the Insung Inferno to put it into this.
Oh,
push
nice shots.
potentially. Golf finds one, Eternals the other. Nobody can clean up the job. Everybody just getting small picks and stackers. Eternal finds another. Curry goes down. This is looking to go Buffalo's way.
Pyramid said, if the Ensong Inferno is gonna take out this trash panda, I'll do it myself after I deal the damage. But UB are recovering beautifully. Golf gets stunned.
I'm not on the
temporarily.
delay.
That's 2 out from Winthrop. They're looking around. It's gonna be Jared.
No,
who's
'cause
the
it's not
next
in. It's
victim,
not-
and
it's not
just a
done,
matter
chat.
of
It's
time
not done.
for University of Buffalo to clear them out. As Curry does make that
Nice
swap over to
play
Dr.
by
Strange, so they go in with the
Buffalo.
portal.
Prince is going to go out and try to sustain as much as they can. Portal there. They got the point.
no way.
Buffalo, are you kidding me?
They could have won that.
Now it's over.
Oh, easily.
Literally
Now
they
it's
could've also
nah.
won
We're not
that.
delayed, bro. You guys are trolling me.
Buffalo came out. Buffalo.
You gotta walk it off, man. Like, that was winnable. They could have gotten the second checkpoint, but you gotta just keep on going.
No.
It's easier said than done, right,
Wait,
Cozy?
how
Like,
did Prince cap that? You know, 'cause maybe they assumed they had point. This is the only thing I'm thinking. But Prince.
Okay, I'm all the way caught up. No, there's no way.
Was able to quickly
recapture
get the
the point
cap.
back
They
to their
thought
side
they
for
chased.
overtime.
They pushed the portal, and it was it. Wow.
they pushed.
You guys are
almost
trolling
far
me,
too, so
chat.
they
It's
couldn't see, like,
you're
the
not funny.
potential
You're not funny.
on the
Minchie,
top
by the
side,
way,
too.
appreciate the best of
Talk
7 months.
about mental.
You're not
This
funny.
Yeah, like you said, GG go next because they did play a better game there than Winthrop.
Yeah.
At least on that push. Now able to change things up. Golf, by the way, I'm looking out for big names here. This is one I want to highlight. I've been very impressed with Golf and Cristiano. The Vanguards keep getting it done. Pip showed up when needed, but it's the execution, team effort. No I team. Here we go, Vicky. Is everything on the line for Buffalo to have that
Nah, man.
portal be the
Pi-
thing that sits
I'm
them
sorry
home?
to.
Could be tough.
Gotta
Pip
find
Walker-
Out. Honestly, I like how you highlight Golf.
That
It's
guy
kind of
had
been, like,
14,000
very fun
damage
to
done,
see
and he has a
Naju versus
Mantis
the
and
Golf
damage boost and all
matchup
this stuff, but
specifically
he's also
between
taking
both these teams.
11,000
We have
damage,
to
chat.
see, though,
You cannot be
backs
taking as
against
much
the
damage
wall.
as you're dealing, man.
University of Buffalo now have at least that 1 point. They have to hold them back here.
Wait,
as
now you're
Winthrop
5
moving
seconds
out
ahead.
on the
What?
attack.
Absolutely. Here comes the offensive push. And just look at that ult charge from Pip. Start building up so quickly as well.
I don't
as
know if my
Prince.
chat's trolling. Am I
See what approach they end
synced
up
up
taking here. It's
with,
going to be
like,
pyramids with the poke.
if
This
you're
is going to
watching?
favor them a bit more on the offensive side. Especially
Chat-
pyramids
chat's
to
saying
pop
I'm-
off the
I'm,
way that they've been doing so far.
like,
Look at these
behind-
tank
too
pull
far
ults,
behind,
though, to
like,
be
when I
carried with the
react,
first
and then,
lap.
like,
Look to see
too
who they
far.
target and if everyone collapses with it.
And also look at Pyramids. If we're gonna use the Sensong Infernal against the Sia because
He's
sometimes
trolling?
Rambo on
Chocolate,
side, and I'm like,
tell me
oh,
the truth,
I
bro.
gotta
What's going
wait
on
this
here?
Sensong Infernal forever. But if anything, Leo's just able to get away with that damage boost if it's not getting targeted. Talk about ultimate charge, by the way. It's going to be Banhammer first coming up from Curry. Cristiano's right there next to it. Does get healed back up, though, before backing away. And Curry's actually forced it out.
Maybe I'll
That
go.
Cristiano
let me
threw it on
see.
Curry.
I'm gonna
Go
go
to
look
my
at
strategist.
Switch.
All right, Deadpool, take a little bit of your own medicine. Pip gets a nice elimination on Pyramid to slow things down for the team. Gave him a good amount of space, I would say, going into it. Here's the amplifier out and ready, and it's going to be on the perfect cooldown that Cristiano has with that increased fire rate.
No, it's the
Golf
same
and
thing on
Vanguards.
Twitch.
They
No, my
keep
chat's
getting it done
trolling.
Here, hitting an absolute par plus, maybe a birdie, hole in one. We'll see if they can continue to get it done.
I like, too, the fact that they kind of were staggering those ultimates. Now they have
My
2
chat's
of them
trolling. Don't listen to
online,
them.
make it 3.
This is
Honestly,
why
with
my
the
chat's
meteor
losing their
coming
hair.
around the corner from
I said it.
Golf.
Fight me.
And it's about how Winthrop tried to break through this choke. They're looking in both different angles, but I like this spread out because right now Winthrop really are harassing that backline. You have the extermination. It's going to be answered from Fate with the invisible boundary.
Already, we'll see how they choose to approach this.
I'm
Either
telling you,
way,
you are
has a
fine.
suck
These
in
people are
his face.
trolling.
Nice,
Chocolate.
going to find that success, and at this point,
I know I'm
the
fine, thank
defensive
you.
effort. We said they played the better first part of the point. Switching sides, still looking to do so. Prince, though, all it takes is one ult
try
to get
it, but
all
you
of that
should-
space you need. Pyramids goes up, looking to slam down, hits the wall. No, we've seen a box now. The wall being some of the biggest
I'll try
impact
some.
players in this Collegiate Clash. Wow, that's a bummer. Want that one
I can't
back,
hear
but
you
here
on
it
this
is.
one, sorry.
Prince needs one, and Golf finds another. Yells
I'll do this
4.
Golf with being able to just find that one big hit. Meteor Ramp. Nizer goes all the way up, though. Can it find its mark?
You
No,
can't
Darren
die, you
tries to
can't
break
die.
the hold, though,
Oh,
with the
no,
Moon
no,
Knight.
no,
We talk
no.
about
Come
the extra
on,
damage
Walker.
output that we really needed, and now the numbers are
this
across
one.
the board with University of Buffalo having to reset.
Yeah, and if you looked at the strategies there, you could see that Fate was trying to keep up Golf, but then it was the great play by Curry. He was in the back line, not letting them get any bit of space. This portal is big. I love the play. Go right in. Golf's
That
got
is
the
really
meter
good.
in
Wow.
when needed. Leo, though, if Leo can stay alive, it will be all they need. Oh my, Cristiano gets the pick on Curry. Golf goes down early. Are you kidding me?
And the sleep too.
Oh,
The guys
that's
are,
it.
no one's looking at Jared. The
Oh my God, look at this
is
spot.
on The moon sing right now. He's about to have the hand of Kanchu. It's online, and the moon.
No one's
comes
looking
in
at this
to
guy.
break
No
off
one's looking
anything
at him.
Happening through that choke as he's still stalling for as long as possible. Cozy.
Yeah, good night, Moon. Good night, Buffalo on that point. And Jared, I mean, just great flexibility going from that now, what is Ultron to this. and
Someone
they
needs to
are
shoot this guy,
bouncing
chat.
back.
Someone needs to shoot this
Cristiano,
guy.
The Vanguards by themselves get the katanas out and more. Are you kidding me? Leo coming back with that damage boost and amplifier ready to go.
Wait.
This is disgusting.
Wait, Cristiano's actually MVP right now.
Yeah.
The way he was able to stall that out, I said the Moon Knight forcing the Moon Knight to bounce back off the high ground, and then Golf comes in. The Vanguards are away for the University of Buffalo.
And Prince, once again, we've seen the impact. Prince is hungry. He wants to make that difference. He gets one. Finds one.
Wait.
From
Oh,
the
I thought.
team. Golf and Leo up and ready. Amplifier.
I was about to say, what is that guy standing still?
The damage, the DPS rocket.
You can't put the amplifier there as well, bro. The amplifier's gonna die in 2 seconds, man.
Naizu as well.
Was too fast.
Portal play. They don't have the counter portal. Pushing right in.
Wait, is he gonna put the res beacon up there?
Because Prince Ali had the Doctor Strange for so long, trying to delay it. The internals on coming down in though, doesn't find it smart just yet, but is gonna try to get a follow going and Feint having that invisible boundary came in clutch. Overtime taken away as the moon comes in.
If they full hold this
again,
and tie
Prince
up the
does
series,
last,
that's gonna be
but it's
crazy.
pressure as he's found Feint.
Okay, Feint was trying to find Eternals.
You should have ulted the card. You should have ulted the
The Soul
card.
Resurgence to back him up. The portal play. The C9 no longer matters as Cristiano finishes more in what a
No
story.
way, Buffalo's
The
crazy
goodnight
right now,
moon
dude.
That we just saw. Buffalo evens the odds. It's 1-1.
No shot.
Remember what we were talking about, Cozy, with the Van Pools? Cristiano just did
That was a
better.
crazy comeback.
That was crazy on a stall. And literally MVP play right there.
They lost everything, and they lost it with the strategist at Leo had.
I think that's
at this point,
one
Kind of
team.
good night, but able to keep in it the sustainability off the charts.
Oh, sick.
Man, if those Vanguards play that way again, they can eliminate the team that had the upset to start the whole day.
Sorry?
I'm blown away.
Thank you.
This is a good series, man. This
no
is
problem.
Crazy. This is what we like to see from our teams with their backs against the wall in this lower bracket, tying it 1-1 apiece. University.
That's crazy. 31-5. Yeah, 14. Can you guys see the stats?
Cristiano
I'll move my
Golf, are you
webcam.
kidding me? 13, 14. Yeah, looking pretty crazy there to give them a chance. And guess what? Buffalo came off a 2-1 win, I believe, against Michigan State.
Pyramids did a lot of damage, but he couldn't get any final.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
needs more final hits than that,
I
chat.
don't know exactly if they lost the first one. Either way, though.
Also,
they know
look
what
at
it takes
Pip.
to go
You, Pat, chat, look at Pip. Look
in
at
the
Pip.
best of three
The
against
Doctor
Seattle.
Strange.
And
He
remember,
went
they're the
29
ones
and
that
6.
picked the
He's done
museum of
25,000
contemplation.
damage,
So
but he's also
obviously noting
taken
that this is one of their stronger
25,000
gamers as well
damage.
as
You
the
can't
maps.
do. You
They
can't
play
be
that
having the same damage
beautifully
done
with the Van
as
Pool
damage
well. You can
received
see
when
the
you're a
quick swap
DPS player.
Just in case at the very end.
Come on,
Both,
Pip.
We've highlighted them enough. 13 finals. Cristiano with 14. I want to see more here from this backline because if anything, you're just
Jay
letting
will
the
be so
rocket
good at
run
taking
loose
drive-through
here with the
orders.
CO.
Well, I know we keep talking about it, but we did mention the mental, and Buffalo
hell?
not only taking a game
Why am I being
down,
roasted?
had I mean, I've seen pro teams fold under that kind of pressure.
There's
after,
nothing wrong
you
with
know,
that as well.
stepping
Hey,
off point
listen,
like that.
honest living. It's an
Way to
honest
just
living.
reset everything. Now, if you're Winthrop, you know that you can beat Purdue, which was one of the favorites coming in here. You can beat any team then at that point. So you've got to tell yourself, just survive. Stay in this thing. One more win in advance. Look at the game that you're in right now in Buffalo altogether. They know what they have to do on their side. Vic, I'm going to put you on the pressure point here. Who wins?
If you like those cups on the
I
desk,
mean, if University of Buffalo play that into the strength, the thing is that now this is Winthrop's map choice. So I'm going to have to give it over
oh, I
to
could see
Winthrop
that I'm a
just
little
because
delayed. Yeah,
if
I do
there's
see
something
myself
that
a
they
little
need to
delayed. Those
figure
cups are
out,
actually Team Liquid, if you guys
to
are
iron
interested.
out, okay, well, don't let the SIA happen. Don't let the BRB get the output that it needs. I think that they should be able to come out on top and maybe work their way into resetting some of these old.
Just wanna
It
say
was
something?
definitely, I counted like 3 or 4, just absolutely free
Oh, yeah,
rocket
you
ults.
go-
And,
go
I
eat
mean,
somewhere else,
that's
that's
one of
fine.
the
I'll
big-
eat later.
Saving Phoenix, like Pyramids, like that is their choice. And Pyramids was the difference maker against Purdue. Again, didn't get to see that matchup against Texas A&M, but my guess is kind of the struggles that we saw here. It's some of just that combination. Talent-wise and individual play, great. Team play, that's what we got to get ironed out.
I also think we need to look at the safety picks that we're seeing in the pick and ban phase.
Sure.
Well, we saw Daredevil be protected, and we didn't see Daredevil at all. And
Yeah.
like
At all.
So that's also a big question mark for me. So if you
That's
want to
true.
prioritize and use up a pick like that for your protect, maybe lean more into that because we talked about it. Yeah, we knew that Jeff was going to be strong on this map. Daredevil is too.
No, for sure. And listen, you know what? That's not the first time we've seen that here at the Collegiate Clash where they have a gameplay going in and then you kind of like erase it after it. Now, we'll say Hulk was saved.
I love how
but Golf,
mainstream
it's just like, you know
has
what? I'm doing fine on
the
that
mainstream
Magneto. I mean,
has
quite
commentators
literally
with
hitting
hair.
hole-in-ones, you know, course after course. Either way, though, it all comes down to this. If you're just now coming in, this is elimination.
I will reach
for
through
one
this
of these
monitor,
teams to go home.
and
They've
I
done
will
so much. The
literally
journey,
give
you're
you
just
the
now watching
nicest
this, but it has
handshake
been
you've ever had in your
months,
life.
Hours, all of the things pushed into this in the making.
Just a firm
One
one.
of these dreams are going to fall short.
Yeah, and remember, it's going to only be our top 2 teams in this tournament that get to walk away with some prizes in their pocket, maybe some prizes they could take home and sit on top of it all. So we have to see.
Also,
what
I don't want to.
influences- again,
I don't
we
want
are
to
in the
spoil
lower
anything
bracket.
for you guys,
It's
but
best of 3 for those of you guys tuning in just now, all the way up until we
I'm
get
sitting
to the
in
grand
this
finals
chair,
where it will be best
and
of
All right, Winthrop versus Buffalo.
My feet
Winthrop
don't touch
won
the
first,
floor.
Buffalo the second. Will the momentum maintain, or will we see Winthrop continue on? We've got our next matchup right now. Picking bands ready to go. Big differences can be made right here, as we know, in all levels of play of Marvel Rivals. And we're going to find out in just a moment the map as well, what they were able to choose in response. Vicky, as we take a look at the players. I mean, look at Prince. Prince, I don't know if Prince is looking back at the VOD, if they're that relaxed. I mean, come on.
Look, maybe getting some notes too from the coach, see what they have to do a little differently, right? Because now we're getting back into the pick and ban phase. It's going to be the Elsa that's the first out.
Absolutely. So with Groot out, that's kind of been the textbook for Winthrop. Elsa to follow. Museum is not the map.
oh, that's
People-
cool. They have like I'm
As
guessing
we
their
look
names on the back
at
of the computers as well.
The save. So
I
it's
like
going to go
that.
over to the Star-Lord, and that has continually been the ban. And it feels like Buffalo really loved that approach, right? Don't worry about the gambit. Just get rid of the
I am not playing.
tools
Chat, is
that
Jay
makes
playing or
Gambit so
co-streaming?
great.
I'm too old for this,
And
man.
it also makes more question marks. Like, do
If they
you
had
wanna
this in the
rely on
1700s when I went to
Cloak
school, I'd
ban
love to
again?
play in it,
Do you
but
think that's really worth it?
Yeah,
too,
I don't-
when you
I don't
take a
think
look
so.
at how close it's been as
I'll
the
post a
match
pic
was
of
like, hey,
Jay's
forget
feet in
Hulk.
the
I
sub
want
chat.
that
Can
to
we
save.
not?
Don't
Could it be a
worry.
bait?
I mean,
Can we
I
not?
mean, it's like, what are you trying to force out or scare? But you know what? We just saw it with the Hulk, you know? They did that with
Exactly.
the Hulk, so why not? Mantis being banned on the other side, which
Does that guy
obviously
have a
led to
fidget
lot of
spinner?
the success that we just saw in the
That's
exam.
awesome.
There goes the tank pool. They're protecting that. They didn't have to last time.
I like that,
So,
I like that.
A completely different look here, Vic. Gambit being I mean, truly, this is, turning out to be a much different pick ban phase.
I like this too. Again, like
Is that a
because
Lego
it is
piece?
best of 3, you only have so much with the pick and ban phase, but already changing up a lot the van pool, getting protected. We talked about how indicative it is to see which map you're going to be moving on to see if the van pool will have even more of the XP boost that you can really rely on as the invisible
When I went
moment
to
is the
school, I don't know
next
if
to
it's
be
still a
protected
thing
for
anymore,
Buffalo.
but when I went to school, I had tech
Last
decks. Do you know what
band
tech decks are?
of one
Those
of
little
these
skateboards that
teams,
you do with your
entire
fingers?
collegiate
You're like,
clash
pew, pew.
run.
You know what I'm talking about?
So much stakes
That was a
on the
very
table, so
popular
much
thing when I was in
adrenaline, fear,
grade school.
opportunity, everything that you want here at this level of play. Naizu locking in. Maybe looking at
What do you mean you're
Groot,
old,
even though
bro?
I think that is where a lot of
I'm
the
pretty
love
sure
of
that's
this
still a
book turns
popular
into.
thing here.
Wait. They use 2 bans against
Okay, let's see something.
Pyramid,
Gambit
the
banned,
Phoenix and the
Phoenix
Elsa.
banned,
There's
Elsa
like,
banned.
alright,
That's-
what do you
that's
got
crazy.
next?
Yeah,
What do you got
honestly.
next? I mean, because I'm going to assume that the Daredevil was more so for the Star-Lord, right, of Winthrop that we had seen before, maybe, when they saw that the Star-Lord was banned
Yo,
out
Mika,
by
appreciate the message of 7 months. How you doing?
Yeah, and I will say this. I actually didn't see the image in the middle.
No,
of that
I think the
chain
bans are
map,
universal,
but
chat.
now that
So
it is Yggdrasil,
usually
this
in
is the map
MRI,
you
the
wanna ban
games that
these
we
top
watch,
counters, right?
usually
So
you ban for
Phoenix
the other
has so
team and then
much
you
room
save
to
for your
operate.
team.
Like
But in
museum,
this,
there's
this is
like corridors, and
MRC
it's not
bans,
as
if I'm
easy.
not
Some communities
mistaken.
struggle with
So
that.
when you ban a
So that's
character,
my
it's actually
guess.
banned for
Alright,
both
let's shut
teams,
down
and when
the
you
poke,
save a
that
character,
gives
it's
us
actually
all the
saved for
room to
both
push
teams.
forward, folks, and that's
So it's a
why
little
we
different
see
bans that
Buffalo's
what
plan
we're
of attack
used
here.
to.
And when it comes
But
to
yeah.
Winthrop, I mean, about the same. They've stuck with the same song and dance almost no matter the team.
Let's get this started, though, with the Cloak
You want
and
something funny to
Dagger
record?
still being one of the bans of Winthrop
You want
series.
to make
So
fun of me when
they
I
still
what do you call it?
don't want to deal with that matchup, but it's fun because this is the final game
Oh,
in
man,
this
my chat
series.
loves that I'm
Both of
short.
these
My feet
teams
don't touch the
in
floor,
that lower
so
bracket in the quarterfinals.
I can,
Last
like-
chance
I can, like-
opportunity here.
I can
as
like
we move
swing
on
my
forward.
legs. I don't know. Whatever you need.
Guard is the name here live in Austin, Texas at the University
Wait,
of
these
Texas.
are these actual universities? Yes, chat. A lot of these players go on scholarship. Imagine going to school on a scholarship and you're playing Marvel Rivals.
See if they can continue to make this work.
It's crazy.
Golf and friends trying to go with a different look on offense. I like
Actually,
that
what I
Pippin's
do
able
need to
enough
do here,
damage.
if you guys type
Not
exclamation mark
really worried about
AW,
having another
you guys
team.
could get more information about that
Here with
actually.
Jared also rolling out on the Adam Warlock, which wasn't like the best that we
Exclamation
had
mark
seen
AW,
prior,
chat.
right, in the Museum of Contemplation, seeing if maybe they could work it better just because they at least have
There
the
you go.
Loki, which is something that they didn't have before.
Already, and you know what I love about these new tournaments that we can put together here is that we get to listen into these teams. Let's take a look at
I want to see a
comms
spawn hold.
defensively.
I think that would be really cool.
How they want to, get this approach to stop this offensive push from Buffalo.
Oh, wait, you guys even have comms here? That is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to hear this.
No, we're good.
We did this
We're
in,
gonna live. It's fine. I'm living. I'm not near you. Not near you, though. I'm staying still.
No, you guys actually have the comms for the teams. That is one of the coolest things ever, man. The actual, actual tournaments need to do
Drop out the back, guys. Drop
more
out
of
the back.
this.
The tanks are shooting at me, please. I need heals.
Like, more tournaments need to do more of this, chat.
Green.
It's actually crazy.
Look at me out. I green for your guys use. Storm is low. Yeah. Play right to the point.
This is amazing production.
No shoot.
Really close.
I got you.
Keep playing right side. Where are we backing up?
And just
I'm Adam Red's first, bro. Sorry. Yeah.
I got you. I'm gonna go right.
Oh, hey, yo, wait a minute. A player cursed. Uh-oh,
man,
fine.
it's fun to see the players and kind of the mental and what they bring to the table. Just hearing the calls, hearing that communication on this defense, we have to be so perfect. And right now, they're being just that. This could be a 3-point take where you have to fight 3 different fights. And right now, they're on the first one. This is how we're going to see.
That is actually really cool. Also, they're running the spawn hold comp chat again. 3 tanks, 3 supports. They're running the Adam Warlock. Uh-oh, the Adam Warlock.
Hit its mark, the punish coming out. Eternals, and now you have the born again attempt.
Wait, he used his res for one per. Oh no, he used his res for 2
Now you have
people.
the invisible boundary. It's going to look like a Venn diagram from both sides between Rin and the God of Mission from Leo and the copy.
Yeah, and you heard Jared say, play around my ult, right?
Good
like,
ult.
Listen to the way we need to play this fight, and they have it ready to go again. Curry finds 2. This is why they picked this map. Everything at stake
Wait.
for Buffalo, who just played perfectly. but
What's
the
Buffalo
answers have been
doing? They weren't
solved
even playing
right
in
now
their
for this
ult.
pop quiz that Rinthrop has been studying for.
They're getting
Wait,
ready
they
here.
weren't-
Cristiano is going to be the one to see if he could ace his test. Pyramids. He's got the Eye of Agamotto. He's looking to contest them, but this also
I think I am
is
a little
indicative
delayed,
for
chat.
University of Buffalo that the Eye of Agamotto is online, and he's looking to get cheeky with it.
Let me see if I can catch
All right,
up.
here we go in the rotations. Look for the Strange, trying to find it, but they're rotating up, making it a bit awkward, and now they're out of Vanguard.
I think
so
I'm
looking
caught up now.
cheeky.
It's
but
loading
that
for me.
Now could be the last of fall. The
That was a
push-up
big
is
eye.
free, and there comes Golf yelling for, lands up, throws down, nothing
Oh!
from it. And okay, Pip does get a little bit of
Oh,
something
no,
from the
this is-
capitalization,
this
but that
is-
was perfect pace.
It was 3 stuns, and they still found the Loki,
No,
which means you
I
don't
think
have the lamps. If
WU
it
is
wasn't
definitely
used up
running a-
before, you still find the Invisible Woman,
They're running
and you
the
have
they're running the
insurance
they're running the
policy
pro
of that
team
resurrection
comp,
from the
bro.
Atom.
Talk about like college play of risk and reward, because if they were continuing to move up, they were out of player, and you have to commit at that point. They pushed back because he was telling everyone probably push in, force the pressure.
J3, you're
come
trying to
back,
play
lose
catch up,
the
but you got
space,
little legs.
Agamotto out, and they get
Mods,
it done.
get him out.
On top of that, they still have a portal to come back and contest.
And
That's
now
crazy.
with Golf making the swap up, the
That is
hold
crazy.
is out. Let's see if any juggling can be done as they have to force this overtime. They haven't gotten the checkpoint. The moon haunting nobody. They split up, they back away, they wait for it to end here, and with no sustainability, I'm a little worried. University of Buffalo, they're trying to brute force
They
their
have
way from
copy.
this
They have
corner.
copy. They could copy another defensive ult, or they could copy another res and have the double res almost.
On the Atom that was missing from the museum, and now with this rotation, they're able to get one. Another Buffalo looking so strong.
Oh no,
wanting
this is
that
a full hold.
comeback.
This is a full
Dreams
hold.
on the line, losing it bit by bit, Vic, hero by hero.
And with Golf trying to stall for as long as possible,
No,
the Moon
that's-
Knight being
that's a
the
full
first
hold
one
right there.
taken
That's
out.
crazy,
no
man.
portal play from Cristiano.
That's
And
crazy.
they get held back before they get to that first checkpoint.
Near perfection from the defense there. Curry able to get it done. 13-0. Jared.
I
want to
know what characters they saved.
It's tough to do that in Yggdrasil at this level.
Can we talk about Adam like not
Oh, they
going
forgot
down a
to- they
single
forgot to
time
do the
and
bands
still
in the top left and
rotating?
right.
So amazing. So that right here, everybody, is the difference between having an Adam Warlock and a Loki, and then in our last previous game, an Adam Warlock with no Loki to copy with God of Mischief coming online so quick.
And at that, it still has the passive, so they know how they can play, right? You can be more aggressive. You're able to have that team
what?
communication that we listen into. Shout out again to production.
Oh, you want me to
Oh,
kick
yeah,
my feet?
Because it's great to hear how these teams.
I'm too
they
small,
coordinate
man.
these battles
Even
would be so
production
much
making
different.
fun of me, man.
Now, having a little bit of fun. Not what we're going to see out here. Rin's like, let me out. Let me out of this strategist. I want to let the devil out, Vicky.
He's taking them to court, and he's not even the
I'm-
judge or the
I'm
jury.
too short,
That's too
man.
busy being in Pip's hands. We have to see, though, if this is actually going to be something that they
Come
run
on,
with, but
man.
I'm not expecting it here. Can't do much
didn't
here.
sign
You're
up for
just
this.
The little lone Jeff trying to keep your team alive.
Are
And
the-
now,
are
even
the
Luna,
bans,
she can't have her dance
MRC?
off either by herself.
So
my
you
goodness.
ban
Look at
not
the
ignite.
offensive
So you
approach.
universal
They
ban.
don't
So
need
if
to
you
go
oh, okay,
far.
okay.
Obviously, Winthrop now on offense to get
Whew.
the rest of this done. They're going to just hold W.
You guys should
Heck,
do
they
MRI
might commit
bans.
Everything.
You
They
guys
have
should be doing
3
MRI bans.
duelists out, and hey, why not with the point so close? Just kidding. No, still,
Oh, okay.
Rin swapping Invis. This is looking good.
Remember, guys, by the way, with the icons on top, it's going to be Winthrop coming out on the attack after we just saw them on the defense. Curry already trying to wrap around from the left
Yeah,
side
no, that's
before trying to clear out some
typically
more
the
of that
same
pathing.
stuff. But
Absolutely.
like, you guys should
This
be
is
doing
it
MRI
for
bans.
Buffalo. Everything
Yeah,
on the
definitely.
line. Have to play perfect. Can't make one
Ooh.
mistake at this collegiate level of play. It's going to be
Jay
Jared
backseating
hunting
production?
Eternals,
I'm not
finding
backseating
Ultron
production. I'm
in
talking to the
sky
fellow
if possible.
players.
Farming that ult. 3 minutes
What?
and 30 seconds.
I'm not
Stand
bad.
between Winthrop and victory, or possibly sooner. Flip, dip, and dodge, trying to get something rolling. Jared, nice rotation out. No finish there from Buffalo.
And with Pyramids being on the work too, trying to clear even more space with these squids.
What's a
What are you
kid
waving
doing
at? The
streaming
man
right now?
coming
I'll take
out.
that, bro.
Maybe
I
you
think
giving
the-
him a wave though, and a salute before he
turning
would manage
32,
to
bro.
force them to back away. Eternals being on that Ultron too. We've seen a lot more of these triple strats, but they have to rotate through these ultimates here. They still
is,
3 minutes if you're Winthrop on the attack.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, right now,
they're
Winthrop
trying
has
the.
got so much space that they have to just completely
Oh.
not make a mistake. Eternals going down. Obviously, the Atom not in their gameplay. Pyramid gets another.
Oh, I think
They
this
ask,
might be
what are you
GG's.
waving at?
Yeah, this might be
Potentially the
GG's right now
trophy,
for,
as they will find themselves
Buffalo.
advancing as Cristiano stalled before.
What
trying
are
to
you
continue
waving at?
this
Potentially
run.
the trophy.
3-4
Oh
to
my
1.
God, Cozy is.
Done. Winthrop advances. Buffalo eliminated in what was probably our most entertaining matchup of today.
Oh, I feel bad for
Absolutely. I mean,
Buffalo,
with your backs
man.
against the wall, if you feel that power up, if you're Buffalo, I would still feel very proud of what we could accomplish as a squad, moving out like a unit, making the adjustments that we needed to make. There's a bunch of little micro plays that need to be perfected, but I cannot wait to see more of these players. And then another congratulations for Winthrop to be able to take another series.
Yeah, well said, Vicky. I mean,
I like that
honestly,
mouse.
If you look
Oh,
at
I like
the
that
way
keyboard,
they
I mean.
play,
Look at that
they
keyboard, it's
can
very-
stand up to
very
anybody.
colorful.
But if you are Winthrop, you saw what you did in the upset. You've taken down one of the best teams. You want to continue climbing. Heck, you probably want revenge against Texas A&M, who's sitting you down here. Lower bracket Demons will be the new name and mascot. You have Curry with the 9, continuing the success that they've done.
Lower
from that
bracket
first
Demons.
map.
Oh, here,
I
I'll
mean, it
move
just
my
seems
I'll move
like
my
obviously
face cam so you can
was
see
a
the
little bit of a tough
players.
point, and if you're another team studying this team,
17
heck,
and
write that
0,
down, right?
13 and
Because that
0.
was tough
Ooh.
for them. Either way, though, looking strong.
Yeah, and looking at the overall standings here too, and just looking at the fact that they were having the ability to stay alive. A lot of these players were not even going down a single time, and they will be able to go off against Purdue, a team that you and I keep highlighting, Cozy.
Absolutely. We had a feeling Purdue was not going to go out easily, and funny enough, now they get their chance at revenge for the team that sent them down here. Different fates, but same destination. Winthrop v. Purdue. The rematch will be
Is this day
here,
2? I
ready to
think
go.
this
Georgia
is
Tech and
day
Texas A&M
1.
up
I
towards
think
the
there's
top.
only
We do,
one
again, say
day.
goodbye to Kentucky, which
I think it's an only one day thing.
It is. It's very hard, but I just really like the story of
Also,
Winthrop versus
as you guys
Purdue
can
that
see
we are
right here,
facing
that
off
was the
against.
trophy.
Just
The
to
trophy's
highlight
like
to any of you guys
the trophy I
tuning
heard
in
was like
right
40,
now,
50 pounds.
These
That's
two
crazy.
teams in the first qualifiers qualified to make it to this land, except they were on opposite sides. One was in Group A, the other one was in Group
Yeah,
B.
so
then you have the first series here available.
they
for
got
them
the
to play.
only
Winthrop
finals
wins
on land.
2-0,
So
and now
they
Purdue has that opportunity
they
to
had
win.
24 colleges
best
compete.
matches of
The top
today, so let's
8
take a
made
look
it
at our
to
intel
this
plate of the
event for
game and
the
look
grand
at
finals.
these
And I
highlights,
think
Vicky.
it's a
Wow, it's gonna be
one-day
a little bit of
event if I'm
everything,
not
I think,
mistaken.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a one-day event.
Right? If Pyramids is going to be able to try to pop off here on the Phoenix, get into some flanking
Mm-hmm.
angles, maybe not sweat out the Rocket Sea, at least this time around. It's dealing
Oh, yeah, I gotta
with
give the money.
triple strat that you may be forced with. Let's not forget that when we went over to the second round of this first map, Cozy, we saw a change up. Golf swapped over to
Can't wait for your
found
next
a lot
MRI
more
streams.
success,
Hey, appreciate
wanted
it, man.
to
Appreciate
into that,
it.
Maybe try to bait a pick and ban in that pick and ban phase before they got into that second map, and then play to their strength.
I never
in the
do
basic
colleges did
contemplation.
esports.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, could it
really
I would say
cool
could
thing,
sink
man.
the putt, but they
It's
were
really
doing
cool.
everything they needed to do on their side, right?
Chat, if you guys are in high school going to college, bro, try to get a college scholarship.
And why they protected that Magneto going into the last match.
I can't imagine doing that. Bro, I think even my high school that I went to started doing
and level of
an
play.
esports program,
but
which
just
I think is
knowing
really
exactly
cool.
where to take it and being able to answer all the answers they needed to. Cristiano, shout out to the
I think it would be a
effort
really
from
cool
them as
thing
well.
for me to.
Buffalo, you got some
I like
players
these.
who
I like
continue
these.
to elevate in the
Schools
future.
And with the
taking
team that
interest in
ended up
video games
winning
and
this
whatnot.
series, Winthrop, I love hearing what the comms were sounding like. Not
I
only
feel
the
like I
target
wanna
focus,
go
being
back
able
to my high
display
school and, like, you know.
what the advantage is, whether they're damaging a certain player, falling very low, isolating another player from the University of Buffalo. I love it. It just gets because we know
There are
goes to
college
you and I.
scholarships for
We've been
esports.
guessing this game for quite some time.
Yes.
It could get
some
chaotic, especially
schools.
when there's
Some
nerves
schools.
involved, and these guys
Not all of
won't.
them, I think.
Absolutely, and like, what do you call out versus what you don't? I think it's one of the beautiful things. Like, they would get a pick and not have to announce it. Like, everybody could see the feed at that point, right? And so it's always great to see the macro and micro level of that in general. But yeah, their patience, their calm, the mental, as we keep on highlighting, is something that I love to see at this level of play. Either way, if you're just now coming in, and once again, we're live in Austin. Vic and I here, waving quite literally to students, teachers looking at us. It's
Some
awesome.
teams
I
do
love
have
it.
coaches, yeah.
Alienware and the Collegiate Clash of 2026, Vic, has lived up to that.
It's crazy to be and here, not only here, but to see the setup that Alienware has provided for the lounge that they have here in the university. And it's just been
True.
fantastic to see.
You should
the
see the chat.
interviews
The
and how our
room that their
players have been
casters are in
reacting
is
to the competition.
beautiful, man. Look at
Absolutely.
it.
And
It's so
speaking of, we have the
clean.
one, the only fallout here with the winning team, Winthrop. Let's see if it's the same Jared. Is someone new? Here we go. What's up, Fallout?
Hey, what's up, Cozy? Absolutely someone new. You know, we have to keep it rolling here. We got Pyramids live after the win. Winthrop University, more like the Heartthrob University, man. You guys came in as a bit of a dark horse, and here you are now continuing to win in the winner's bracket. How does it feel?
It was amazing. We're just like our confidence is up. We haven't been losing like at all since we've been here, basically, except for that one game. But put that to the side. It's all that.
Y'all are cooking, man. So I'm here with Pyramids right now. Pyramids, give us a quick introduction and tell us about your background.
So my name is Kylie Fredericks. I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm 19. I'm like, I grew up playing video games my whole life. So this is just second
19?
nature to me now. And yeah, that's really it.
What are you
I'm
studying?
12 years older than him.
Finance. That's awesome, man. I've been asking some people, what does this competition mean to you? Having a chance to compete on LAN. Is this your first LAN tournament?
This is my first LAN tournament. Like, so for Winthrop, we're like good at a lot of games. Like, so we're just trying to like be as good as everybody else, like at all the other games, you know? So, yeah.
That's awesome, man. Winthrop, smaller school compared to University of Kentucky, University of Buffalo. You guys are competing against the Titans here. Congrats on that. Look, I could talk to you about gameplay, obviously Marvel Rivals, NetEase. This competition's been great. But it's time for a little fun segment. It's time for a game show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in the stick dropping game. I got my man Pierence. He did not know this was going to happen. I'm going to press this button, I think. Which button do I press?
No way.
Power it on. 3, 2, 1. You got to catch your sticks. See what you can do here.
Oh, the
Pyramids.
test is
Whoa,
to see your.
No, misses the first, so close. Misses the second, 0 for 2. Pyramids. He can play Marvel Rivals, but can he catch sticks?
No,
Yes, he can.
come
2
on,
for
man.
3, 2 for 4. Can he get the last one? Yes, he does. 3 for 5, Mr. Pyramids.
He's 3
Started
for 5,
slow,
I think.
finished strong. That's what matters the most. Congratulations, man. Well done. As you guys will make it further on in the competition. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it back to our casters at the desk. Real quick though, any final words? Any shout outs?
No, it's just me.
Pyramids, baby. Show them the back of the jersey. That's him. That's that guy, Pyramids. All right, back to y'all over at the desk.
Thank you, Fallout. That'll definitely keep you nice and loose and not worrying about being on a big stage interview. And it did pretty well. It's tough.
That is awesome.
These
That's
interviews
funny.
have been fantastic. Like, these players are so comfortable. Hold on, I also like the real quick, like, let me hype myself up. Like, it's just me, you know what? I'm just gonna shout myself out, and it is to show off the name on the jersey. That was fantastic.
You saw the shyness kind of.
He didn't even shout out his team, bro. Usually it's a team-based game, Chad. He didn't say his team.
Marvel Rivals, you need the setup that can keep up.
You're
And with
only
Blacklight,
as
it's here to
strong
level
as your
up
weakest
your
player, Chad.
game. You can
It's
see
a
right there in
team-based
the
game.
lower thirds with the ultimate in comfort and precision from the Athena Pro Series to the Atlas Light Desk. We've got your back. Literally, again, one of these teams is going to be told to take a seat. They're taking some of these chairs home. It's incredible. Head over to blacklight.com right now. You can see it there in the bottom of the screen. And use code UT, like the college here, 20 at checkout to score 20% off of your entire order. The entire order.
I've been sitting on those, by the way, when we've been going downstairs over to the lounge, and they are so
Damn,
comfortable.
entire
So
order.
if you want to upgrade your
Wait a minute.
gameplay, make sure that your bottoms are also situated in a comfy way.
Absolutely. So don't just play the game. Make sure you charge up with Blacklight. Get yours today. And another big shout out to Alienware and especially Blacklight here. Guys, a lot of action to come
That's
up.
why I hate
We are
team
gonna
sports.
take a
Yeah, but you
quick
would want me
world
on your
break,
team,
reset,
bro.
reload over here with the
As a
Players Cast
fellow
production. We'll be right
6'9",
back. Don't go
420
anywhere.
pounds of pure jack muscle, you would want me on any team,
What's
any
up, everybody?
sport.
Fallout here live from the Alienware Collegiate Clash, live with Matt McGowan, a legend in the gaming industry, head of product for Alienware. Thanks so much for being here. How you doing?
Hey, good. I'm doing fine. Yeah, it's great. I'm excited.
That's right. For those that don't know or are not aware, talk to us about the event. Talk to us about the Alienware Collegiate Clash.
Sure. So Alienware Collegiate Clash, this is the second year we've put on this event.
Is
We started
that-
it last
is that Winston?
year. It's basically we're getting collegiate esports teams. This year we had 24 come together, compete on a game. This year's game is Marvel Rivals by NetEase. Basically they come together and they're fighting over a massive prize pool that we pulled together.
Talking about that prize pool and everything that kind of is going into prizing for the competition.
Sure. So overall, the prize pool is $30,000
That's cool. That's cool.
of gear, right? And so the first place team will get this massive trophy, which is by far the best prize. And then that first
That's
place
crazy.
Team will also get an Alienware
I like that trophy.
16-inch Area 51 gaming notebook with the latest Intel processors, also with OLED displays. So every single team member will get that. The second place team gets Alienware Pro Series headset.
Yeah, chat.
As well as Blacklight gaming chairs. And then we've got customized jerseys for everybody that's here at the finals.
What? And a headset?
I would have dreamt to have in college as a college student. That is awesome. And speaking of which,
Bro,
thanks to
chat,
Alienware
bro.
Collegiate Clash, Alienware
Sign
does so
up.
much
If
to
you're in
support
college,
the
bro,
gaming
sign up, or high
infrastructure,
school.
sports and gaming. Tell me about beyond AWS.
Sign up, bro. Like you get you could get a
so putting on this
laptop for
event is
free.
obviously, a big thing. So here at the finals, we've got 8 teams. We've got 56 student athletes competing over that prize pool. We're actually investing pretty heavily into collegiate esports. So in addition to the Collegiate Clash, we've actually partnered with 7 different universities around US and Canada. And so we've been doing that for several years. And that's really a great place where we get
Oh my
student
God,
player
look at that
moving to
stream. Look
student
at that. Look at that
athlete,
place.
moving to potentially
Bruins
if they're
Esports
lucky,
Gaming
professional
Lounge. Oh my
athlete.
God. FIU.
And really,
Ooh,
the
FIU's
industry is
close.
supporting,
I live in
many
Miami.
different
Where's
types
FIU
of
at?
careers that
Tell 'em
go
to hit
into
me
the esports industry at large. So we're super excited about that whole investment.
Yeah, and on that last piece too.
FIU
it's almost
is
like a
not in
development
Orlando.
Program, right? That's something that the sports industry has. This great kind of high school sports to NCAA to the pros. Tell me about that kind of development pipeline that you guys are helping kind of build.
Well, I mean, it's a conversation that's happening with Team Liquid. They're a good sponsor of ours, a good partner of ours, and it's a real conversation that's happening between.
Does
collegiate
UM have
athletes
esports?
making their way into pro. So it's
don't
really
know. That's a
pipeline
great
for that
question.
Pro athlete. But in addition
know,
to
chat.
that, an organization
Do I
like
seem-
Team Liquid is hiring
do I
for
seem
many
educated?
different career.
I don't know.
Career outputs. So these organizations are real organizations, so they need all of those skill sets. So this is a way for
Yo,
pull people
pancakes
into
for
the
58
university,
months. Appreciate it.
get
Appreciate it. How you
them-
doing?
Hopefully they go on to be professional athletes.
Hey, that's
but if
cool,
not,
that's
there's
cool.
other career paths for them in esports.
That's awesome. I'm a testament to that.
I
had a chance to
graduated
be a
at
pro
U- oh,
gamer and then
UT.
went into working for Microsoft and tech from kind of a passion of gaming and esports. So kudos to y'all on what you're doing and that development. It's really an important part of students' development, which is great. There's a significant amount of partnerships that are needed to make this possible. Tell me about the partners that helped kind of make this event happen.
Sure. Well, Intel's a huge partner of ours. They're a huge sponsorship of this event. We have NetEase, which is the publisher for Marvel Rivals. We also have Oversight Esports, which is doing a lot of the production.
Oh, that's sick.
We've got a new sponsor, Blacklight Gaming Chairs. And then we've got Team Liquid, which is a staple of ours. They've been partners for a long time.
Wait, they got
With
the
all those
standing
partners,
desks?
That's what makes this all possible.
Wait, is this a
That's
standing
some of the
desk?
best in the industry right there.
Wait,
That's right.
this
Yeah,
is a
these are
standing
industry
desk.
Titans. These aren't small names.
That's exactly right. You talked a lot about the infrastructure work that y'all are doing. I know you can't kind of tell us everything about what's coming, but something tells me you guys are going bigger and bigger every year. I've seen it.
This
But
is
what's in store? Anything you can
nice.
share in terms of roadmap and where we're headed with Alienware?
Sure. So
I hope they
we've
do
got
Marvel
the Collegiate
Rivals again
Clash,
next year.
right? This is bigger and badder than last year. We're already starting to work on next year, so you'll start to see announcements come out about that. We've got a pipeline of different product announcements throughout the year.
Ooh.
CES will be a crescendo for us.
UM
going into
have
CY
esports, Jay?
27. And then lastly,
What happens if
we're
I
looking for
go to
feedback
UM
from
and I'm
our
like, hey man, I'm a
consumers.
streamer. Let me see your
And so
esports
people
thing.
that
Would
are
they? Do
playing
you
on
think
our
they'll show me that?
devices that are fans of the
Or if I try to
brand,
give back to
we're
like
always
my
looking
high
for
school
that
that I went to,
feedback.
and I'm like,
So
hey, you guys have an
if there's
esports
surveys
thing? Let
out
me
there,
let
tell
me
us
let me
how
try
we're
to
doing,
let me
tell
try
us
to
what
help
we
you
need to go
guys.
do different.
Would they be
And so,
like,
yeah,
who?
there's a lot going
They'll
on.
probably look at me and be
That
like, who the
last
hell
piece
is this guy?
particular, community feedback, community management.
Who is this
critical
balding
to succeeding. I don't care if you're a
3'2"?
game or a publisher or a hardware provider. That's awesome, and it's one thing I love about Alienware, how much you guys give back to the community. So this is awesome. Again, Matt, can't thank you enough for the support for the collegiate scene and for joining us here at the event. Any final words you want to share?
You know, thanks for coming in and doing this. Really excited for the event, and you know, good luck to all the players.
That's right. Well, look, that's going to be it for us. Matt McGowan, head of product for Alienware. We're going to go ahead and throw it back to the casters. Intermission's over. Let's get back into the action.
Nice little transition. I like that. I don't know if I could do the predictions, chat, because yeah, we'll see. I'm probably gonna skip on the next predictions because they do have us on a schedule, so if the match does go a little too long, I won't be able to close predictions for you guys. So yeah, I know you guys like to do that, but also this next matchup is going to be insane. They were talking about the Purdue University against the Winthrop, and then also the Georgia Institute of Technology. I heard is Georgia Tech is really good. No YouTube stream. I didn't know my YouTube password, so I couldn't do my YouTube. I forgot. Yeah, how do you not know your past? That's a great question, man. I actually don't know. I think I have it on my phone, but let me see. Yeah. Isn't your password just your Google password? Yeah, I don't know my Google password. I usually just do face recognition. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I think that's the bad thing about having that though. It stores all your passwords and stuff, because like if you have autofill on and you never have to fill in your password because you have autofill, like you're gonna forget. At least when you do repetition and sign in, you're gonna remember your password and stuff. No, I'm not gonna. I could run the predictions, but I'm not gonna be able to end them. So because obviously if we have to end, I don't know who's going to be here. So yeah. Yeah. Jay, since you're in Texas, we should hang. I'll buy you lunch. I hope you're okay with McDonald's dollar menu. Yeah, I'm busy that day, man. I think I broke my legs. I told you guys I was coming here. I gave you guys a little heads up. I said, hey, if you, I don't know if there's like a big, like, you know, if there's like a thing for you guys could like come out and hang out here. I tell you guys when I'm going to events, though. If anyone is nearby, they could come say hi. Ooh, look at that rhyme. I got the rhymes to pass the time. All you gotta do is give me a dime. Ooh. This just made me find out that my college has an esports arena. What? Bro. Chat. If you are going to college, there is no reason, if you like playing games, go try out for your school, bro. You could be winning money. You could go on a full ride. Come on. Some of the college arenas are actually really cool as well. So even high school, some high schools have some esports stuff. I want a full ride. Well, to be honest with you, Honey Badger, you're a one-trick Daredevil. You're probably not going to be, getting a lot of, people wanting you on their team. You're going to show up and you're going to be like, hey, yo, what's your hero pool? Daredevil. Yeah, anything else? Daredevil. Okay, yeah, go back to the back of the line because we don't want you on this team. That's messed up, bro. That's messed up. Some of this music is good. I'm gonna turn down the music though, chat. There you go. I play a lot of characters. Okay, Honey Badger. I am the coach for a new college that's coming out with an esports program. Sell yourself to me. Why should I pick you up over anyone from my chat? Come on, let me hear it. I'm gonna judge you. Come on, this is like Elo hell. Come on, let's go. Also, first of all, you said I play a lot of characters. First of all, a lot, 2 different words, and also you spelled characters wrong. You know what? Don't even explain. You're cut. Before, you know what? You're hired. You're cut. There you go. Jay3, I miss all of my shots and I flame my teammates. Am I in? You sound like a normal ranked ladder player. I am a Lord Animated Widow. Put me as team captain. If you play for the vibes, that would be a great addition to the team. I am calling my attorney Matt Murdock. Ooh, I'm so scared. When he starts talking. Nah, never mind. You know, hot take right here, champ. What's his what was his partner's name? It was Matt Murdock and God, what was the other guy's name? I'm blanking on his name. Foggy. Hot take, I think Foggy is a better lawyer and a better person than Daredevil. Foggy was always there for Matt Murdock, covering his butt and being a great friend, and Matt Murdock was such a bad friend to him. I think I would take Foggy over Matt Murdock any day. Any day. No. What you sound like a Karen right now? What about Karen? Karen is I like Karen, she's good. I don't think Karen did anything wrong. We do need to watch season 2 of Born Again though. Emily and I do need to watch that, but we started watching Invincible. Yeah. Season 2 is great. I can't wait. I can't wait. What is Jay's take on Loki? Ooh, you want my take on Loki? I think the Loki series is I think it's great. I think everyone should definitely give it a try. What do you mean don't trust Jay when it comes to shows? I only give you guys great takes on video games. I give you guys great takes on, like when I do Elo Hell. I have never taken you guys on a bad path. How are you over 30 and your taste in art is still immature? Whoa, taste in art? Because art is a scam. No, what do you mean my taste in art? You know, no. You guys want to go? You guys want to go on this little rant right here? Have you guys ever seen those people who are like, "Hey, chat, look, you see what I'm holding? This is an artwork that I made right here. You can't see it, but this artwork I spent hundreds and hundreds of hours making. This is a $50,000 piece of artwork. Who wants to buy it? And then I'll ship it. I'll ship it to you." Wait, Jay, do you know how my friend explained to me who you are? Pretty good gamer, quite funny, horrible takes. First of all, that's actually really not true. If you had a friend that watches my stream and they had to sell you about my stream, they'd be like, "Hey, Jay3, you should watch him. Tall, jacked AF, full set of hair, a negative 13.37% body fat, chiseled jawline, always top 500, great guy, very funny as well." "13 is not even that good." What do you mean 13 is not even that good? Negative 13% body fat? Bro, chocolate, that's impossible to get, brother. You cannot go negative in body fat. Tamu just got a 6K also all off the map. Wait, how? We're not watching any games. No, they're next. Upcoming matches. Oh, I guess that's oh, they're having a game off stream. Oh. Oh, I wish we could watch it. Oh, apparently Georgia Tech is up 1-0 is map 2. I think Georgia Tech, I mean, I heard their team is really strong right now, but I heard also in Texas, the best thing to get is apparently a breakfast taco. Apparently they do breakfast tacos really well over here, so I might need to, you know, I might need to check some of that out. Hey, what's up, Vaudable? How you doing? How you doing? Get Torchy's tacos while you're there. I think that's exactly what someone said as well. Someone said exactly Torchy's tacos. Yeah, so we might have to check that out. I don't know where Emily is, but hopefully she's, What? Torchy's is so... Nah. Get Black's barbecue? I don't think we can. I'm having Torchy's tacos right now. Are you actually? What the? Where's my taco? What in the world? Yo, what the heck, man? I do want to get some Texas barbecue. Actually, we went to a really good restaurant last night. It was actually really good, too. But I do want to go to, like, Black's or I think, like, Terry's or something. They have really good barbecue. I heard they actually sell out really fast. But, is it Terry Black's? It's just that I came in very late last night. And also, we're doing this event today. And then we also leave tomorrow because I do have to get back home because, obviously, new season of Marvel Rivals is coming next week, chat. And also, MRI is coming back. So I do have to do that. Watch parties as well. But I do hope there's more events here because I do want to have more food. I think the best place I've been to so far while traveling for like events, and I hope, you know, I hope Marvel Rivals for their mid-season and grand finals, they do invite streamers because, you know, so we could co-stream. I will say I've been to Sweden for another game. And that food was really good, but I think the best food that I've ever had is when we went to China, chat, for Marvel Rivals. Oh my god. Oh my god. Delicious. Delicious. Bro, Emily and I ordered... Typically, if you DoorDash here in the States, like a lot of food, it'll be like, what, 70, 80, 90, maybe even $100, right? In China, we ordered the same amount of food that I would get here because I'm fat. And it came out to be like $12 with delivery. And I'm not talking about like a small amount of food, chat. I'm talking about like a buffet. Oh. It was good. Yeah, and also, if you guys ever do travel in China, the US dollar does go pretty far there, so we, like, ate at a Michelin star restaurant, had great food, and it ended up, the whole bill was like $100. Crazy. Crazy, man. Yeah, it's not the same. Also, I think in Japan, if you travel to Japan right now, the dollar's pretty strong there as well. I do want to go to Japan. Oh, and also, the cool thing about Sweden is that when I went to Sweden, chat, it was around Thanksgiving. So Emily and I did do IKEA meatballs for Thanksgiving. Oh my god. What's the stuff again? It's the berries. What's those berries called? The lingonberries. Oh my goodness, man, delicious. What? Oh, really? Am I loud when I talk? Oh my god, bro, I can't hear anything with these headphones on. Uh-oh. We're gonna do a little bit of ASMR. Okay, chat, keynote. Don't moan too loud when talking about food. But what I was saying is that in Sweden, we did, you guys are gonna think this is a little crazy, but Emily and I explored. We did pork meatballs, we did chicken meatballs. Oh my god. We did bear, we did elk, we did boar. A lot of good food. Also, another place that I've been to by myself, Iceland. Iceland has really good food too. Iceland. Bear cooked. I had it in a meatball, so I mean, take that with a grain of salt. But bear is, I heard, a little gamey as well. Yeah. I think if you did like a bear steak, maybe it would be. Yeah. What do they eat in Iceland? Ooh, you know, when I was vlogging out there, I wanted to eat. When I go to different countries, I want to experiment. I want to experience their food, chat, right? And one of their delicacies was testicle jelly, which is a sheep testicle with some jelly. They didn't have that in season though, so I did not have that. But instead, I had fermented shark, which ended up making me want to throw up. But I did eat it. And when you eat it, it like stayed on my, like, cause I picked it up with my hand, it stayed on my hand for 3 days, and it stays on like the back of your throat for like 3 days as well. Ooh. Oh, and if you guys want to cheat, cheat sheet. If there's anyone that goes to the gym here, obviously, because you guys take after me, right? You know, big, swole, jacked. Don't do beef jerky. In Iceland, you can actually buy these online. In Iceland, they have, like, fish jerky, really high in protein, really no fat, really good for you, man. Fish jerky. Now I can understand why people in Iceland, especially, I don't know if you guys know, like the world's strongest man's from Iceland. I can see why they're like built like mountains. Actually, one of my mods here is actually, he doesn't really come here much. Garviel. I met him in Iceland. He's Icelandic. He was like 6 foot. I'm not even trolling, chat. 6'6". It looked like he could move mountains. I'm not taking gym advice from you, pal. It's fine. You're a Daredevil player, so. What's up? I didn't know I was loud. You couldn't tell me that.
Collegiate Clash. We're taking a look at the trophy all the teams are going for right now alongside the medals. And I'm not just alongside the wonderful and amazing Vicky Kitty, but we have a special guest today. We'll be looking at the players. It's not them. It is the one. It is the only. You might know him as the Magneto Man himself. He hates Jeff the baby land shark. It's Big Puffer.
Hey, it's me.
It's
I'm
me.
here.
It's me.
Hey.
Well, Big Puffer, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, and this is your home state in Texas,
Yes.
correct? So, definitely get to, be in your kind of own neck of the woods, per se, and at the University of Texas. I've got to ask you in general, you've seen a lot of play so far.
Yep.
What have you thought of the tournament?
It's been looking good. I went down and talked to a lot of people, and they seem excited to play. They seem excited to get it going. Everyone's amped up, and I'm liking what I'm seeing.
I've got to ask you though, the fact that we're seeing this next generation of talent, like, what do you think? Can you imagine like being able to have this when we were out here?
Yeah, I know.
I'm so jelly.
I had no idea this was here. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I didn't go to UT, but I've been in the area,
Yeah.
and I had no clue this is insane.
It is crazy. I didn't have this in my. I definitely didn't have the equipment.
This is
I just had a
awesome.
basement. That's all I had.
Exactly, right? I mean, I was playing off of something that had like squirrels running it together. And speaking of, man, Alienware putting all this together.
Yes,
I mean,
shout
what do
out
you
to
think of them and their brand?
I mean, it's great. The laptops are great. Everything about Alienware is great.
Solid. I mean, I have to ask, listen, I know that you hate Jeff. There's a lot of hatred there. Is it still there?
No, it's still there.
Oh, okay.
Where am
I
I
want
at?
to curb stop.
You want to curb stomp him.
I'm in a
what's that,
streaming
please?
booth.
Yes, this is the one and only Big Puffer. I have to ask, do you think about Jeff at night? Like, does the hatred kind of reside throughout, on and off?
No, I don't want him to give him that attention.
Okay.
I don't want him to know that I think about the shark, I don't want him to know that at all. I don't care.
It's almost like a sleep paralysis demon, bro. Like you may not even have a chance.
I kind of just it's like a sleeper agent. It's like, now that you mention it, now I really hate him. I wasn't hating him before, but you mentioned him, now I really hate him.
This segment with Big Puffer is brought to you by hating Jeff the baby land shark. But listen, Vanguard player, tank guy yourself, like to play the big men to make the space the pressure.
It's in my name, Big Puffer.
Yeah, hey,
I like playing the big men.
There you go.
Wait, what do you mean I'm grounded?
Is there a
What happened?
Marvel hero? I don't.
What do you mean I'm grounded?
Think so, but hey, maybe one day, maybe Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel, get to it, dog.
Yeah, frame your name in immortality. Gotta ask, who do you like as the heroes in the game? Who do you play as?
You got yelled at?
Well,
Oh, I didn't get yelled
originally
at.
I
I was
liked
talking to the players.
Strange. I like holding the shield.
The
being
players
in the front.
were
Recently,
standing behind,
I've been
watching
an Angela
the screen behind.
I like. Well, it's funny because I hate Wolverine. But Angela's just like more fun.
Yeah.
She can fly around. Pick people up. I like it. She's fun. She's great. She's like my new main now.
Well, hold on. Do you get extra excited when you go to like certain maps and you're like, oh man, we eating today off those environmental KO?
Tokyo 2099. I think that's what it's called. It's not Shin Shibuya. It's the other one. Or is it Shin Shibuya? I don't know. It's the one where you can just pull people off the map.
Spider
immediately.
Islands.
Yes, Spider Islands. There it is.
Dude, I love
That's the one that I love.
like channel your new
And I get target banned every time. They see it and they're like, I get Angela out of here.
Hey man, what I love too about it is like Angela's the best. It's such a fun hero to watch as a stream because you're on your own adventure, bro. It's like
Are they the
yeah,
actors
I'm
of the
just kind of
cups?
flying around.
Of the characters
I'll
of the
just
cups?
stand there, I'll just
These
float.
guys?
Oh,
No,
so
no,
you're
no.
the
These are
teammate that
casters.
I have that I'm like, Angela, come back. Okay, 5v6. It's fine.
Don't worry about
it. Yeah.
Don't do your thing. Don't worry about me.
Exactly. Hey, listen, we're glad to have you here. We're gonna be looking at some great talent. When you look at what's in the rival scene right now, Vanguard-wise, it's a game that's balanced pretty well on the Vanguard side. Most of them are pretty good. Is there any that you don't? Is there any that you don't like? Any Vanguards?
Any Vanguards I don't like? Well,
I
I
don't
can't
know if you
play.
need
Like
to
I don't play like Venom
remind
or
them,
Hulk,
but
don't like.
It was to 3:30. I don't know if they.
So quiet.
I don't want to.
I was gonna be
I
chasing
Step on English
Brandon.
toes.
I can't think of it.
I feel like we actually saw the visualization of the dot.
I like remembering every single Vanguard. I can't think of it.
I mean, like, is there a matchup specific?
Maybe Emma?
Like, okay, so you don't like getting chokeslammed.
Yeah, well,
Whenever they want to.
I mean, and let's be honest
Yeah,
with ourselves.
in
No,
Rivals,
Big
yeah,
Puffer, what are we
yeah,
doing
Mother
here,
knows
bro?
best. We always say it,
Yes,
Cozy.
eyes on the thighs is the old. Now listen, Penny Parker.
Oh,
The-
no. Sleep
Okay.
raging. Sleep raging.
Okay.
I'm awake again.
Okay, yes,
Just
there
woke
it
me
is.
up. Yeah, I
The
hate her.
visual reaction you just had to that was like, oh, you
Yeah,
hate it.
yeah.
Okay, all right, Jeff and Penny towards the top of the list. Got sleep raging.
That's so funny, man. Like, that's like the first time I actually hear that in reference to like a character that you may not like. But that means that you're probably one of those that ban out Penny because you have no trust in your teammates taking care of those
I
guys.
did ban Penny a lot. Then people would be like, why are you banning Penny? I'm like, shut up. Why are you asking questions?
Don't
Like,
worry
I'm,
about it.
I'm just doing what I want to do.
I always put that. I think they have a Penny main or whatever, and they banned it. I'm like, psych, they didn't have anything. I just don't want to play against. Looking back at all the seasons, you were there since season 0, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite season in particular?
The what?
Chad, I gotta put
Probably
my
just
lipstick
early
on.
honestly.
Yep. Yeah.
Season 0, season 1 was really fun. That was like the prime for me.
What got you into Rivals?
I've always just been a hero shooter guy. I always liked, those types of games. So when Rivals first dropped, I played the beta when it first dropped, and then the game came out, and then I just, I can't help it. It's like an
You
itch.
get the Venom. You got the Venom Scion skin costume that you get for playing the.
The blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, all right.
I got that one.
I always get jealous whenever I see those. Venom
Yeah.
Do I have the
If
blue
those
one,
that
Chad?
don't
Do you guys
Courage
know if I have
put
the
on
blue
a
one?
Courage Clash. There's a tournament. There's a lot of big names, players, and I saw Puff. All right, you updated the picture. It was the downward shot up. It was beautiful.
Well, yeah, because he has this he has all this good graphic with everyone's like photoshopped, everyone's looking good, and then he just does a PNG of a logo of me, and I'm like, well, that's rude. Like, what are we doing? Like, I know this guy personally. He can't take a photo, so I send him a photo of me, and then he used that photo, and it's just a face down.
It was beautiful. It was
it's a beautiful photo.
Bit of a flashbang. Yeah, when I looked at that tournament, was lucky enough to cast it myself. I mean, this man was hitting the mag, slam dunks. You call him the LeBrons. Won the MVP of the entire. Out of all the players, this man won the MVP. Dude, was that kind of a crazy moment? I would say.
Big Puffer played in my tournament, did he?
That much. I'm
pretty sure, yeah.
Playing. I was just doing my thing.
I'm pretty sure he was, Chat, right?
You also got some extra cash in your pocket.
I did get some extra cash.
You're not gonna complain about that one.
I got some extra cash.
Doesn't hurt at all. And Magneto being that comfort pick. I mean, people were target banning you, man.
Yo, what's up,
That's all
TTK? How you doing? How you doing?
Take that as a compliment.
Your dad
someone
was
say
here
I'm
in the
ego.
chat, bro.
Does that fill it more? Yes. But that's okay. That's fine. That's okay.
What rank are you?
I'm like Celestial 2, 3, but I don't play like let's be honest with ourselves. Could you get top 500 if you play every day? Yes.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Do I play every day? No.
Am I the GOAT? Just choose not to be. Yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
Did he call
Could
you
get top
tiny
500
because
if
he called
12
you
hours a
look
day?
tiny?
Yeah.
No,
It's like
man.
in the world. Do I want to do that? Not
Your
really.
dad's very nice.
You know, I got
What happened to
responsibility.
you,
Absolutely.
TTK?
$1 million prize.
What's that
at
saying?
Ignite,
The
they
apple
make
fell
pro play.
far from
Could
the
have it,
tree.
Don't need it. Just don't worry about it. Big Puff, just do big Puff things.
Well, that's
I'm
all
actually taller than
different
TTK.
Just regular comp, you know?
Yeah, okay, fair.
You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, and I gotta say, streaming it too is tough because you want to be interactive with your stream, but there's like 1,000 colors going on, breaking graphic cards and all that. So I mean,
bit rate goes up.
Hey,
The Deadpool like
not with an
animations like
Alienware.
streaming too.
Not with an Alienware, Puffer.
Not with Alienware,
not with
true.
Alienware.
I do.
Just
There's
saying
no
out there.
such thing as
But,
height
I mean,
boosting
listen,
socks.
It's been fun to kind of see this, game evolve over time, and I think
It is good.
Yeah, and your chat.
Thank you,
in
Chocolate,
particular,
for the. I
viewers,
just saw your
it's
DM.
been- What has been the feedback you've seen from them? Like, they like it?
They like it. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Everyone, they love my content.
Oh, okay.
I hope.
Wait, I'm also I hope. I mean,
They're like in
if
chat
you're
right now,
watching,
no.
if
I
they're hate
hope
watching,
so.
hate watching. No, but because you get to dive into so many
Oh,
games.
here you go, chat.
what
I also
is,
have a
a
link
game
here for you
specifically,
guys.
Like with Marvel Rivals, that has really helped your game sense. Be better at Marvel Rivals.
That Blockbuster game or what? Like,
The store sim? Yeah, I love store sim. I don't know, honestly. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I used to play a lot of like CS:GO and like COD.
Okay.
So like that has nothing to do with Marvel Rivals, but I can like aim a little bit, I guess.
helps with the aim.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, maybe any advice
Bang,
for
chat,
your
make sure to
viewers
check
see
out
what
that
they
link.
need to do differently so
Bang,
they could get
pinned
better,
it.
not throwing your
Check out that link,
Yeah, don't
chat.
watch me.
Bang.
Okay. Don't watch. I love that you try to bait him to saying the O word too. The okay, like I'm like,
I don't know what you're
it's like,
talking
hey,
about.
Marvel Rivals, love Marvel Rivals.
Hey, there it is.
Old
Gronk,
right
Gronk,
here.
look away. No, either way, man. Yeah. Okay, so CS:GO a little like what was like? Oh, dude, I was.
Jay wears Nikes with 5-inch heels? Chat, what?
Favorite? Oh, well, if we're being honest, favorite game of all time is Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm a Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yo, let's go.
That's my favorite game of all time. But like
Don't get me started.
multiplayer game, like Black Ops 2.
Okay.
You know, MW3, OG MW3.
MW2?
Ah, bro, I would have said.
I did not like MW2
Team Fortress.
because all it is one-man army and trick shotters, and I did not like that at all.
You see that Disney?
I did not like that.
You see that Disney Arc Raiders thing
Oh,
happening?
yeah.
You see that little there's like gonna be a Disney version of an extraction shooter.
What, Mickey Mouse is getting out here with the loot?
That's
Like,
what I'm
that
thinking.
mean?
That's what I'm thinking. Like Goofy, can you imagine? Like we're casting like Goofy with the like. I mean,
Bro.
I'm saying, that's what was great about Kingdom Hearts, though. You know, it kind of brought that.
Bro,
old
wait,
true.
they're coming out with a
I mean,
Disney.
hey, speaking of amazing characters,
a
here's the
Disney
playlist that
extraction
we got,
shooter?
Today, and man, I mean, were you you were always a gamer, yeah? So you were good even at the collegiate level. I mean, what would you tell people that I would say I saw some of them. They were losing their mind running the big puff. It took me minutes to grasp air myself. So like, what is it like for you to have that impact on these, kids?
I think it's cool. You know, I think I've kind of
Wait,
understood
I wanna
that
find-
I am unk level. I've understood that. Someone said they watched me for 9 years. That's insane to me. You know?
That's so cool, though.
It is cool.
Oh
It's
my
cool.
God,
Yeah,
I got a
people are like,
funny
"Oh, I grew up
story
with
to
you."
tell
I'm
you guys.
like, Jesus, that's insane. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Chat, I gotta tell you guys a funny story.
It's
and
the
now,
influence.
And now,
Someone-
you know, yeah, I guess if I influence some of them
On
to
one of the
play at
teams
this collegiate
DM'd me
level
and they were
you know,
like,
win
"Hey
some
J3,
money, you know,
what
that kinda
are
makes me feel
what are
good.
some tips
That's
going
kinda
to this
cool.
match?"
Do you have any
And
words
I
of
told
advice
them
for the
in
high
all
schoolers,
caps,
though, that are
smash the
looking to
enemy
be
team,
one of
destroy
these
them,
collegiate
make them
players,
to
you know,
never
like
want to
maybe
play
trying
the
to
game
figure out their
again,
way
make them
around
remove their
esports versus
esports
that we
team.
did not have the
He actually
opportunity to compete in
screenshot
when
that
it was our
and made
time.
it
Yeah, I mean,
his
games, that's all
screensaver
you
on
do,
his
right?
computer.
That's all you gotta do, really. Just game.
I
Be good at
loved
the
it.
game,
I love
right?
it.
Make money. You know,
And then he
start
said,
small,
"Yo,
make more money,
fire,
and then bada bing, bada
fire
boom, and
advice,
you're-
appreciate it."
Put school here, put school grades here, game. Is that what I mean? Yeah,
And should I tell kids to worry about gaming more than their grades?
I'm just wanting to get the puff advice while we have you here.
My advice is not good.
Yeah, hey,
It's
that's
not
all right.
good advice. But hey, you know what? Just game. Just game.
It's
That's
the
all I
fact that
gotta
they're
say.
full-time students, by the way. Like, everybody
True.
competing here are literally full-time students, where I was talking to some of them, like, when we were getting lunch downstairs. That's so hard to juggle that, plus being able to stay consistent in a game like this, where
Low-key,
you kinda
like,
falter for a few
Kobe
days,
writing Be
you gotta
Legendary
start
on his game
unrusting
shoes and then
again,
giving
especially
those
when you're
to
playing with, like, new players.
giving those to Book
forming
once. Now it's
All
his
right,
motto.
listen, I gotta ask Black Cat, next hero.
Oh yeah.
Black Cat. Yeah. I don't know anything about her.
You don't know anything about
No,
Black Cat. All right. Well, I mean, not much. No, I mean, I think costume sales can be going pretty well, and as a hero, going to be interesting. Or do you plan on jumping in? As
Costume sales are gonna be critical. So Georgia Tech is actually already
Here we go.
in the
This is
finals.
bracket and kind of how we got here, Puffer. So upper finals is going to be Georgia.
What's
Tech
TAMU stand
versus,
for?
TAMU looks like Georgia Tech won that 2-0, sending A&M, which is funny that they're at UT. You know, if you know the rival. I hate A&M. I do too.
Texas
hey,
A&M?
Hey, listen there.
That's how it works.
Oh, Texas A&M
not at all.
University.
And so it looks like we'll be looking at Winthrop versus Purdue. So if you want to know a little bit of the
Lore.
story, the lore here behind, is that Purdue was the team to beat. Winthrop upsetted them. First match in, sent them to the lowers.
Oh.
But then Winthrop lost, came to the lowers, and now it's going to be a rematch between the two.
Okay, so they're making their way back up. But they were the top dogs.
Yes.
Okay, so a little bit of a fall off at the beginning, but now they're kind of, coming.
And a run-back potential right now, too, for them.
They got to run it back.
So to ask you before we go to picking bands, what do you think? Who's going to win? Is it going to be the favorites or the underdogs going to keep it up?
I mean, what would the favorites of Purdue?
Yes.
I mean, if they made it this far after losing immediately, I feel like they got their synergy now. You know what I mean? I feel like they got their mojo.
They heard that.
They heard that Angela play. They're like, cool. Puffer likes Angela. We're not doing any of that nonsense in here.
Geniuses.
Yes. Well,
oh, wait, never mind. Maybe I should cheer for the other team.
You know what, Purdue? You just lost your vote from Big Puffer over here as a Winthrop. Now we're gonna have the side of Puffer and his chat. I would come to guess.
That is funny, man. Did you go to uni? I went to a
He's fun.
community
He's cool. I mean,
college.
who
Yeah,
doesn't-
chat.
Who doesn't like Daredevil?
Yeah.
As a character.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like Daredevil?
I didn't. I didn't
And,
finish my nursing degree though,
fans can take us there.
because
So we've been seeing
gaming.
a lot of this as Gambit being an option. You can't allow Gambit. Gambit quite
The
literally
Daredevil save. That's a
He's been around
I haven't seen
ever
a
since he
team
dropped.
run that yet.
Gotta get
So
him
far,
going.
also no
right?
Elsa
Like Elsa's been
ban.
such a big problem too, but like the Band-Aid over Elsa, if you
No
can't like run
Elsa
up with an
ban.
Elsa, has been like Phoenix. What is your thoughts actually on Elsa?
Also, I mean, she's cool, but she is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, when she first dropped her ult, was like literally like the most game-breaking thing in the game.
I mean, I think what's cool about this game is there's a lot of popular Marvel. I mean, you know Deadpool, obviously, but Elsa's a deeper cut.
I do like it. I do like it that they do
I don't
that.
know
You
if I'm
I
gonna
had
be
no idea
doing the
Elsa
game.
was, and they just like drop her in the game, and I think that's.
I don't know.
cool.
Here,
Yeah,
fine.
I mean,
You know what?
Same with Angela.
Luna,
I-
Jeff, I mean, these characters, a lot of
Okay,
stuff.
chat. This is gonna be for one
Plan
round. This is
yeah,
gonna be for
well,
one
honestly,
round.
if
I'm not. I
you're-
don't know if
you,
one
I mean, for
round,
you,
5-minute
we're
bet.
not gonna bring
Go
up
ahead.
Jeff again. I mean, I can tell you can't even see Puffer's face.
This
I
is
was like,
one
it's not
round.
like
This is
bringing
not the
Jeff
whole
again. I can feel
series.
the anger,
Remember
the
that.
emotion.
What is wrong with like the cloak and dagger bands, by the way, that we've been seeing consistently has been also very interesting. It's kind of been like that question mark over my head.
Oh, I see it all the time in comp, and I'm just kind of like, why are we, you know, she's an easy. You
Yeah.
know, they're easy.
Got your meteor in,
support,
bro.
you know,
You've
it's
got-
whatever.
is there anything more satisfying than slamming that meteor down on a cloak and dagger?
Nothing more satisfying.
Yeah.
I actually lose, like, blood rushes to my
I'm
head.
surprised a lot of teams are not running
I
Psylocke
saw
right
that
now.
here live
Psylocke
with
is
Vinnie
so
Parker when I
good.
addressed her, but that takes us to the game.
Rizabo, appreciate the massive Prime sub, my friend. How you doing?
Big pump sub. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Shout out to Alienware once again. It's Winthrop versus Purdue. Vicky here in Celestial Husk Domination.
Let's get this started, guys. It's gonna be the run back opportunity in the lower bracket. Once again, everybody, for those of you guys just tuning in the
Purdue.
semifinals, it is still best of 3. We do not enter best of 5 territory until we get to the grand finals. And you already see Cozy off that bracket update that Georgia Tech is sitting pretty, waiting for the opposition. So which of these teams will be progressing to that bracket?
Absolutely. Will Purdue get their revenge? Going to look at
I
some
think I
heroes
recognize
if you guys want to
some of
know.
these names actually from
Prince
ranked.
is a big backbone of Winthrop over there on the Shark, as well as what we saw from Curry. So look out for this.
Actually,
That's the
we just
difference
talked about
makers on the
Psylocke, and we're finally
opposition.
seeing Psylocke.
RMV,
I think Psylocke is a
CWT,
really
these have
great
been
character
great
right now.
players as well that even I've had pro shout out to me in the case of CWT. Never going to be able to play that
Wait.
group, Vicky, once again.
Is
Here comes the
WU
potential
playing
portal
3
to
tanks?
pull in from Rin. Can they get any bait? They find nothing.
Oh,
With
they're
the
trying to
potential
kidnap
trap
someone with
setup
the.
from Big Puffer's favorite, Penny Parker.
Oh man,
With
you
the
gotta
penny.
watch out sometimes
Okay,
because
he
that
did
could
switch.
be this other sleep paralysis demon that you may have to work with.
I
It's
think
almost
Purdue
like
is running
seeing
the better team, calm down.
double with Jeff on the other side too, but trying to open things up and taking on to the high ground. It's gonna be AKA the
Ye-
Psylocke taking out the Doctor Strange first.
Yeah.
AKA was a Star-Lord a lot on that first game, now kind of shifting over to that. RMV, if I remember correctly, was an Iron Fist going crazy a little bit there, Vicky, and now with that first
Purdue,
gap, gets them
Purdue
plenty
is
of
just also a
advantage.
better
As you all
team.
know,
You know, I
first
feel like
fight
Purdue should
winner
win this. I mean, they
typically
did
goes
get
on to win
upset. They got
this
sent to the
entire
lower,
zone.
the lowers.
Badger going to show what he can do on
But I think
the
I like their
Victor
dive a
Victor
little bit
going
more. The
in,
Captain America
rotating
could go
and
with the
seeing what he
Psylocke.
likes now.
Also,
gotta
you
look at
have
this team's rotation.
the
That was Purdue's problem in the first match.
you have the tank
And it's good too, being
Deadpool. Also,
able
you
to
have
take
the
a much
Angela
more
for a lot of
roundabout
damage.
position, but with Curry getting a little bit of revenge, it's going to be RMV going down. No Glark trucks available for this fight. Van Hammer now activated onto the back line here too, while Jared's going to be pretty patient. Curry does have the Van Hammer themselves. The Vampools have been out. We've been seeing it time and time again, Cozy, and it's going to persist here throughout the series.
And wow, good stall effort for both Vanguards. They go
Oh, wow.
down, but not before
Wow.
up on the board. Talk to Pyramids and Code during a quick little break, and they're like, you know what? They weren't
Great
even nervous when they were
capitalization on
down
that.
2-1
Okay.
or 1-1. They just know they needed to lock in. Pyramids has been one of the better poke hit scan players thus far that we've seen in this collegiate clash. Gonna have to put a lot on their back. Prince.
Is it bad that I
lead
saw
now
Jay
with
wearing
the
something
full
other than a
range. Curry
t-shirt and I
as
went,
well,
oh, he's
Vicky,
dressed
and
up.
with the point as theirs,
What am I
we'll see
supposed
how
to
they,
wear?
use these to their advantage.
All right, and on the magic carpet right here too, seeing who he's gonna take for a ride though. Before backing away, it's gonna be the Van Hammer, caught out on the back line, but it forces out the lamps. That's important. Goddard Mischief is gonna be activated, probably in the form of the invisible boundary. Yes, and they put it down right before Warren gets his.
Yeah, they can stagger these boundaries one after the other. Gonna force Rin, but Rowan
Okay.
has one right after.
I mean,
that. It's a
WU
combo.
has
We
a
did
better
see a
support
lot
ult
of
here,
great
though.
Phoenix land down with the insult yet again. Jared, though, to capitalize with Elsa, gets what they need, and there it is, guys. If you were just now here, Prince has been
Oh, that's a
popping off
big,
as Big Puffer's
no.
worst enemy, and Jeff, the baby land shark. Down goes the entire team, as you can't even see it. Puffer
The
shaking his head.
Jeff, dude.
Yeah.
He said turn that shark into sushi. He's tired of
Activating
the
emotions.
jaws.
Yeah.
You know, I had to think about it, Cozy. We
Bro.
mentioned John
Chat,
Williams
Jeff should not be
time and
getting this
time
much
again.
value, though.
dun 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 dun. But now it's in the form.
He should have actually saved Psylocke for the Jeff to counter it.
Ayabagamoto, look out for it though, as Purdue try to force their way out to the side. A nice little stun here in the hands of the Phoenix of Pyramids. But painting the path is going to be the freedom charge here from Badgers.
This is exactly what happened to Purdue the first time. They're able to just continue on the stagger and point, getting one by one down after the other. RV6 and Badger lock in though, as the full team 88% and climbing. Unable to get to the 99 is important, and they have plenty to kind of.
I like this. I like this. It's a little back and forth.
And Captain America, and even with the take pool, can just stay alive forever and stall.
Exactly. I'm so glad you bring that up too, because it's a stall potential, right? And now they've been able to flip it right back in their favor. It's not like, you know, Winthrop.
When is Jay going to realize Jeff is good, and that's why he's using tournament a bunch? He is not good. His ult is very easily countered, but he is very good in the neutral.
There in the form of Purdue, though, trying to wrap up the Glarchuk with the shutdown. Pyramids. Ayabagamoto now hits on 2. Can they find another one? And
Oh,
the Doctor Strange. The Vanguard still showing up for Winthrop.
Naizu has just continued to get the job done for this team with the AoE pump. And the finish 89% and up. Jared cleans up the leftovers, and Prince wants a piece of the pie, even though without the ult is still hungry for more. Love to see a big 91, 92. Obviously going to get the strange ult coming in. Purdue, they've been upset before. They don't want it again. Push through. Great body blocking.
That's a late pick. They're down to support. They almost have a support ult, though. If he gets his support ult, put it on.
C-Dub trying to get more. Vic, they're not letting him anything.
No, and Curry does have that Banhammer still, too. Pyramids with a reset available with the Endsong Inferno. You're going to have the Banhammer right there. Rowan's going to be able to go right back.
You got to help your support. You got to help your support.
Is that portal going down? It looks like as R&B.
Wait, did the portal close?
Yeah, now with that, you're
they're down to support. The support jumped through to live, but now the support is all the way after spawn.
Here's the Jeff ult. Prince like, hold on. I want another, as they continue to look for the snack. Oh, unable to get really anything from it. Outside the Strange, that's a big hit, at least to give a little bit of a rotation. Gonna leave them alone. RB6 right now reset. If you're Winthrop, most likely this is gonna be a tough uphill battle. The team is split, Vic.
It is, right? You find these 2 picks. If you're on the Iron Fist, you see the portal.
Oh, no.
But is it going to be wasted up, though?
This is wrong.
But they're not
Wait,
blocking, though. They kind of force their way out. You see the left.
I was about to say, that portal.
This allows Rin to have the invisible boundary. Jared will come out with the Glartrox, and now the reset from Pyramid.
Yeah, they have the ult track, though. Oracle locked and loaded. Rowan going down is big. This is gonna be
Wait,
the last
why would you use your ult on the clones?
They can do, and they're going all for Pyramids. The damage dealing themselves, but oh my!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
The monster from Elsa. Absolutely.
I am really surprised he didn't call that back as well.
Took the buffet away from Jeff themselves here, but everybody's eating and Rowan's the next one to go down, and Purdue cannot recontest. It is the first round going in favor for Winthrop.
Apparently, a lot of people were saying Purdue's really good, but
I just want to ask how that makes you feel.
Purdue deserves that for banning Angela.
There it is, done. Setting aside hatred for Jeff. Now that's what you want to witness here at the Collegiate Clash in 2026.
That was a really good ult from Jared.
Yes.
The Globtron.
That thing is can be a little bit devastating. What ult are you most afraid of in the game, if I would ask you? Like as a player.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because even if you're Angela, even if you're flying above it, you still get eaten.
Yeah, smoking as a Vanguard too. Like you're the mag, you use your bubble, it's over.
I think you should just, honestly, the Emma Frost.
Don't jinx it, Jay. I've never jinxed a team in my life.
Sometimes
I am just saying, in my experience, Purdue has the better team comp. They should be winning. I don't understand. I don't. No. Why are they going Iron Fist? If Elsa is in the game, you have to play Elsa.
We've got Purdue pushing in, and they just do not want to lose. Maybe
if Elsa is in the game, you gotta play Elsa, chat. It doesn't make any sense.
Remember, they were on separate groups in that first qualifier, so they did not face against each other. This is where we actually get to see how 2 teams that paired against each other in the same version of their group now shine. But now with that advantage here, the Elsa's still a problem, and now you see AKA with the dance of the Cutterfly.
Yeah, kind of theirs to lose. Doesn't really matter. Every single member goes down.
Huge. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's huge.
It was an absolute devastation out there. R&B, we've gotten to see really as the Iron Fist.
I'm excited.
The
for
Psylocke
this game
player,
coming up.
aka 360,
It is
he needs
super-
he needs to pop off. I think if he
You're
pops
right,
off,
you're
his
right
team will
But
win.
you know what? He's also got the cheaper town hall ready to go.
Yeah, this is a LAN event,
with
yes.
the ultimates in his pocket. And I'm also looking at the invisible boundary that Rowan needs to build up. It will have the advantage over Rin, but you have to worry about Prince Ali as now the Banhammer comes in and R&B is gonna sing.
Yeah, that quick low kick just
Oh,
completely
okay.
eliminates any bit of resistance from the invis. AKA does go down, but the trades are in favor of Purdue. Way to snap back into it and get this thing rolling for them. RV putting a lot
Ooh,
on his
okay.
back.
Maybe he's
Quite
an Iron
literally.
Fist
wax
main.
on, wax off is the Karate Kid. Badger going to be able to lead the charge if needed to get the ramp up of the ult. Rowan can go aggressive, but hey, Vic, Prince is what you got to keep your eyes out for. I will say, not as favorable as the Jet map. There is that push-off, but that's a lot of space for them to be able to eliminate the Jet.
You also have verticality, right? You get to get back up into the higher ground if you want to try
You
to
think-
find
wait, you don't
somebody
think they
that's
know
trying
that
to
Elsa is
linger and
cooked?
kind of get split more of that attention, but keep your eyes on where Prince Ali's going to be as Curry falls incredibly low, needs some healing. They try to boost him back up. He needs to back away. And Jesus also has that Eye of Agamotto falling low.
I
The
think-
support is just not there. As now Rin is coming right back around.
Ooh.
Prince Ali is still around the other side of the corner. And the Iron Fist has just been
Locked in.
dominating this round.
Absolutely locked in. RMV
Wow,
is just
okay.
getting it done, ult or not, just the old-fashioned
Okay.
way. You know, sometimes you see these heroes out here with all these abilities, and you just got Iron Fist throwing haymakers, doing just that. Not the thing, but looking like it. Rowan and Badger have been holding on to those defensive ults. This is again what we highlighted, a very good defensive comp. Once they have the point, it's hard to take it away.
And he's taking the clobbering into his own hands in just the form of the Iron Fist instead. But you have a lot of survivability for Purdue too, and you're nearing 99%. It's looking good, but the Invisible Woman is still holding on to that
That
invisible
Jeff
boundary
needs to finally
deal
use
with
his
Prince
ult
Ali
down.
after they have to jump away and not get caught by the It's Jeff. But now the Banhammer comes in and they find Rin. That's big. You were close to the invisible boundary. You
Oh,
go
they
into the
almost
reset
had
of your
that
pyramids,
kill.
And R&B has still been on fire, but that's 2 out for Purdue.
Someone's got to go. Yeah, okay, so the Strange, though, is going to be maybe at play, because once you have it for so long, it doesn't matter. Pyramids, Curry, they used a lot at it. They're keeping Princes alive as well as Rin. Actually, favorable, Vic. I mean, at this point, having both the strategy ults, if they use this perfectly and get maybe a neutral or so, they might be able to hold on this thing longer than you think.
We've seen this so many times, Cozy, because once you have a team at 99%, yes, we've
that
seen turnarounds,
Jeff,
but we
someone
know
was saying
how
Jeff is
difficult
really
it
good, but see,
when
this is
the
what I mean,
previous
chat.
fight
He's really
ends
good
up
at the
being
neutral, but he's
expensive.
not using his
Remember
ult.
we mentioned, by the way, the Emma Frost.
I feel like you
We're
would get a lot
talking
more
about
value
Emma,
out of a
but
different
now
ult.
Jesus actually swaps over to that Emma, tries to get a choke slam. The Freedom Charge to start things up. for Purdue
Unless
as
he
they try
gets
to
a
beat
6-man
the
swallow. If he
top.
gets a 6-man
There's
swallow, I'll
Badger
gift you
just
guys
trying
100
to force
subs.
an ult, does so. Rin now forced to get that ult up, and that's just really not what you want, because you need to use it a bit more defensively. And oh my, Prince, it is absolutely
4
disgusting,
people.
But there it is.
And that's what I'm
Having
talking
that
about. That's what you
distance
gotta
is
use
that
your
much
Psylocke ult
harder.
for.
Quite literally celebrating here live. Such
He had
response,
4.
that is what
He
said.
literally
You can
had
feel
4.
The absolute joyous occasion. And Purdue, look at the
The
same.
Jeff almost got out of that, though.
Gonna force the strange portal for Pyramid.
All I'm seeing here with the overtime now ticking down and having to now go in with the portal play, so at least forces into overtime. They successfully get around that middle console, but these Psylocks have been on another level here, and I'm looking at RMB, who does have that living chi ready to go. He activates it here, the stealth potential's there as well, and C-Dub tries to isolate the backline. That's gonna be the Strange going down first.
Yeah, honestly, just the patience there from Lin Lee.
Oh,
the Iron
no.
Fist,
Oh,
waiting for the eyes
no.
on the thighs
Oh,
from Emma
no.
to calm down, then focuses up.
Oh, he
and
is
goes
dominating.
full
He's an
on,
Iron Fist main, I
out
think.
Crazy.
Wow, we're
And ties
1-1.
this thing up in domination, which I think we've had one other
30
domination.
and
Look
4
at these
with
numbers. Oh my,
18 final hits.
disgusting.
Oh my
18.
god.
Iron Fist, hold on. Write that down, write that down. This is another situation, Cozy. We're in this lower bracket. It's like these teams have another life.
Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, Puffer, Iron Fist, 18 limb. Any thoughts there?
Good.
Yes.
Looking good. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
One of the beauties about Rivals is you can pop off on just about any hero with enough, you know.
See, that's an ace right there.
Every time I
Iron
think he
Fist,
waits
the
until
Jeff
we've...
Frost-
Bro, I'm not cursing the
But that
team,
Iron Fist is
chat. I'm
looking
not cursing the team.
good.
One earned, the other not here from Puffer. Now, Biasm might be at play. I don't know, not an expert, but, you know, it seems like Puffer doesn't mind the fist and Iron Fist going crazy. Here we go,
All
though,
I'm
Vic.
saying
This
is that
the
I said
absolute push
Purdue
Exactly.
had a
Here, let's
good
get this
team
started.
comp with the
Third round
Psylocke.
within our first game. Remember,
They
best
had
of
the
3
Elsa
here.
Psylocke, which I think is
Lower
better.
bracket, and now you have Jared rolling out on the Elsa. We talked
I
about
think
the
Jared
graphic
needs to
before,
pop
but a
off.
big ult that could've
He's
made a
playing the most
difference.
broken
Let's see
character
if
right now.
this
He
time
needs to
around
pop off.
Start up this point in favor for Winthrop.
Jared's played a great
No,
game.
other people
Whether
can
that first
branch.
checkpoint didn't go their
Other
way,
people
was
can.
able to really get the eliminations needed from them.
Oh, he's alive.
Okay, staying alive through it is absolutely crazy. As now rotate in, I like what Curry's doing, just getting that distraction, but staying with it. RMP, eyes have to be on the fist there. Pyramids does get AKA, and Jared throwing out the Galartrox into Neverland. I don't know where that went. Either way, though, you've got double of the Van Hammers coming out.
Never what?
Come on top. Pyramids lock it in as
That was
boat.
crazy.
Listen, the Galartrox hit its noggin on top of the rock sometimes, but it's fine because Pyramids has been following up beautifully, finding Badgers. That was 2 out originally, make it 3 for Purdue. This allows Winthrop to take control over the point first, and maybe get a slight stagger with
There's
the
no
Invisible
way.
also going down last.
I mean, honestly, perfect timing, right? I mean, if you're Purdue having 99, you're going to have your ult ready, but they have the Jeff, they've got Pyramids and Rin's around the corner, right? So how do they use these ults? If Naizu can go in and get that Meteor M in time, it should be
I
able
think
to
the Jeff
count
needs
at
to use
least
his ult
Oracle
next
or
fight before
Rowan,
the
depending on
Psylocke
how
gets
they
his ult.
stagger it, but they're going to go with the double boundary once again.
There's right
put that
now
pressure
no one
on
can
this
counter
place
you. You
aggressive.
have to pop your ult, but I don't know if they're ult tracking. I don't know how good
Right?
the.
Remember, we were talking about the stall potential, and now they display that in that second round. Look at the back cap. 2 of them for Purdue. You have the God of
Jeff
Mischief.
needs to
They
pop it,
finally
man.
have
Jeff
the
needs to pop it
divert
quick.
attention to go right back onto the points. Oracle tries to push them in, and then enables AK to get the follow-up.
I just didn't love that from Winthrop.
Dude,
right? They had a couple
I don't
things they
understand.
could
Why
do
don't they?
if
The
needed.
Jeff,
Allow a bit of a back
Jeff
tap
ult,
pressure
bro.
Into eliminations. First going down being Curry. That's really the backbone of the sustain.
It doesn't
They
make any
can't
sense.
have
He
that,
had the
and with
perfect
that, the
opportunity,
rotation-wise,
bro. No
the
one
only
had a
kind of
counter. Now the
solace
Psylocke
that
is gonna
they
have ult.
the ult's ready to defend.
It's kind of easy, right, to kind of like feel a little
When the
disorganized when you're
invis,
forced
yeah,
to
when the
turn
copy
your back
happened,
when
he
you're
should
trying
have
to
he
pull
should have
all the way
played.
up
He should
to
have used
that
his
choke,
Jeff ult.
and then see the
As soon
try
as
to
you
back
hear
up,
that
especially
copy,
when
you
it's
Jeff
2
ult.
people because it goes by faster.
But a win for them would have just been for Rowan to use theirs as well. Like if they had a double commit, and that's where Purdue really had the upper hand, and may still have it. But there comes the dance of the butterfly, the dance execution.
Okay, they use Psylocke ult. Now,
Lands
yeah,
with
they
nothing.
Jeff ulted.
Good
That's
teamwork.
good.
Bunching up together, they're still there. That gives Jeff the snack if needed. Has 3. Wow, as he finds his way. Sometimes
Wait,
it's
he
Jeff.
actually did get 3.
Sorry,
See?
guys, I remembered who's right behind me.
That's what you need to do more of. They use their Psylocke ult for
as
something.
We're just nodding in disappointment. You gotta just throw yourself off the map too. Don't have time. Puffer, feelings.
I got nothing to say.
Nothing to say.
I got nothing.
Nothing to say, Prince.
I got nothing I can say.
Yeah.
Said, put that guy in jail.
That was a
Jeff
massive
Danielle-
ult. Emily, I think you
No,
did
but
something
now you
similar
get to see
against
what Winthrop
Necros'
has
team.
after they
Remember
were able
when
to
we
reclaim the
beat them at
Cozy,
LAN?
And now assembling the troops is going to be
I remember
Badgers
that.
with that freedom charge. You mentioned Rowan still having the invisible boundary. They're still trying to desync with Oracle. Close
Oh
icon of
no,
Yeah, they
bro!
did get the
You
cap,
had the
but then
most
once again,
broken
that Apex
ult.
Predator used and not abused, right? Not able to get anything going for it. Now quickly is the Insong Inferno Pyramids.
Chat,
Absolutely
bro.
perfectly pops 2, throws down. Rin is gonna fall, but not before Rowan getting that disappear off of their team, and it is RMV that just once that boundary is up, he's
Bro,
ready to go
you
crazy.
cannot waste
He's
your
like, I'm
Elsa
in the
ult like
driver's
that,
seat.
man.
Do not worry. I will make sure everybody is safe on this ride. Purdue retake this point, and they're looking so much better in comparison to that first round.
For sure, and Curry, we've given a lot of love to them as a player, but I think CWT right now is coming into form as that tank pool. We continue to see, looking at what their options are. RMV, yeah, the ult's gonna come into favor, but they've got a lot of ground to make up. They got to win at least 2 more fights minimum, and that's even with the portal potentially at play with it. Naizu, though, can answer the next call. That would be Oracle. Naizu's got to hold on to this ult, the Meteor M, and counter the Oracle, and that it goes from there, Vic.
Or are you going to try to focus out on RMV, right? You have the Living Chi activated. Naizu, though, doesn't even have an opportunity to look
WU
ahead because
wasted
Rowan has
ults.
their number.
Oh,
That's
no,
going to be
man.
RMV dancing off on the point. Purdue only
Oh,
lost Rowan
my
right there. And
goodness.
Winthrop gets another reset.
Full delete key. I mean, absolutely rips off the S
See,
on the keyboard.
really
No
good by
going
him though,
back.
chat. Really good, something that we don't see in the
WN,
elo
and
help.
that was disgusting.
Run away,
I mean,
chat. If you can't get the kill, don't feed yourself
Now
for it and die and
85%
put your
to
team at a
91.
disadvantage.
Here
Run
goes the
away,
portal
bro. You didn't get the kill. Who cares? Move
Winthrop,
on.
You cannot let this go. You won first zone. If you want the upset again, gotta lock in, and you have plenty of the ults coming up to do so.
Finding AKA, though, going up onto the high ground. Look at CW3. You were mentioning this player before from the Vanguard. Uses the Banhammer. You have the God
This is a great game.
Oracle.
This is a really great game, though.
Meteor M comes up. Zaizo tries to land their mark, and it's found AK, but is that
Ooh.
the mark you wanted?
I was gonna say, I thought that was Oracle for a moment, but at least Curry handles business. The other Vanguard in this thing, get AKA out this damage on top of it. Jeff is gonna be able to find one here, and instead throws it right off the map. No chance to it.
No,
86
he should be able
now
to.
for
Wow,
the
he actually really didn't have a jump. He could have lived that.
Absolutely great play for the Vanguard.
I don't know how long the
Continue to see
cooldown is on that, but
already.
if he had a jump.
Opportunity ready.
I like to stall real quick, though. They wanted to wait for everybody to come right back for Purdue, but they have no other choice. They have to go in now, and 99-99, overtime ticking down.
Yeah, Rin's got
Okay,
97 and up.
Jared, they have a lot of good ults here, bro. Jared cannot mess up this Glartrox. He has to get it. He cannot mess this up. This is either win or use it.
If you're looking for the end game, not here. The Glartrox coming out, finds, comes up empty once again, but Naizu says, does not matter. I'm here as the mag with the neutral.
I think they still win the fight, but he is wasting his ult, bro.
Man, he needed more justice. They shut down Badgers, and they shut down Purdue, and they take over the point.
Wow, I mean, clean finish, and way to, not let go of the opportunity.
That was a good game. That was a great game.
That map like that. Buffer. Thoughts?
I
Bro.
hear that MVP, by the way.
Pokemon.
You can hear it.
You want me to open Pokemon on the stream? Okay, how about you come do it? You don't want to come on stream? Okay, we have...
Hey, a man can only take so much.
Wait, what happened to Puffer? What? He just left.
Baby shark doo-doo-doo.
Prince.
Okay, I don't want to ruin these.
You did this, Prince. I mean, it was just the sound. We didn't even see the visual of the Jeff MVP.
There you go.
It was just the sound.
You know, I've actually never opened a Pokemon pack since I was a kid.
Is big puff, guys. We take a look at the stats here, Vic, and we can see just that.
Yo, 27, 35 assists.
I don't even think
okay, the finals may not have hit the mark.
Oh, okay.
I just have to say,
I've seen people do this. So how do
really
people do this? They
popped
go
up
like,
with the swap up, but the Jeff was still a problem. Not only disrupting the piece, but 32K healing.
Yeah, absolutely, just perfection from what you want to see all together. Prince making it.
Let's see what we get here.
Alongside the Vanguards, Naizu and Pyramid.
Oh!
Man, a lot of fun to see them continue to have their number right now, 3-0 in the series. If you're Purdue, the absolute lock-in and perfection that you're going to have.
I don't even know what cards are good.
That have come here, have fought through the year to get to this exact moment.
I did like OG Pokemon, man, so it was like holographic.
That's how we kept looking at the Jeff. I always got like a little shoulder check looking at Puff, and he was like this.
I could feel the anger.
I like the energy, though.
I'm sorry, Vicky Kitty. I'm blocking your face.
From the interview of their team, the backbone of this
that's
squad,
a pretty cool card. I wish I could see it with the lights.
Cozy, because it even went down to the wire in round number 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, domination, look to get right. We did not get to see kind of where Purdue shifts.
Come on, have there be a holographic. Oh, that's a pretty cool card, though.
They went up against one another. Trying to rack my brain. It feels like it's been an eternity out
Ooh.
here. Yeah, with the Iron Fist, because they started on Krakoa last time when they fought in the domination, but in the map selection to kind of right the ship, Vic.
The last card could be good.
What? I'm trying to remember.
Never mind.
Was it Hell's Heaven, perhaps? Because
Yeah,
we
this
did see
one's
a
actually
double
pretty cool, though.
back-to-back dom. So I'm curious because that is allowed. We have already seen that go back to back. Wondering
No,
if that's what
man,
it
no,
was.
no.
We're gonna have to find out because
I don't know
it
any of
was
these
Buffalo
Pokemon,
in
man.
that little record that has taken every game
I'm
that
old.
they
I
have
played the
played
original,
in
like, what,
previous before they were
150?
unfortunately bowing out to a game 3 situation.
Back
Now
in the
we're kinda
90s,
looking at
yeah.
the side of the coin where they're doing Purdue specifically a lot
Pokemon
better
actually came out in the
comparison
90s?
to that first series when they had to deal with Winthrop.
Yeah, at the hands of RMV and that Irish. I mean, absolutely.
This is the first time I've ever gotten an IRL sub.
I've got it, guys. Obviously, it's a team effort.
No, bro, you keep it, man. No, you keep it. You know I need it. Damn! First time I ever had an IRL sub. Technically, this is more than a sub. 50-50.
Yep,
So,
now
I
about the
appreciate it.
adjustments
Thank
to the
you.
pick
An
and
IRL
ban
sub. What's
phase,
your
right?
name?
You could see what Purdue was able
Sorry?
to take out when they made the adjustments
Oh,
they had to
hello.
make.
Okay, I
Really
talked to you
showcasing
yesterday
a
on
complete
Discord. Or
opposite
was it
of
Discord? Yeah, it was
performance from that
Discord.
first round into
Sick.
round number 2.
Yeah, shout outs to that. That's funny.
Appreciate
Appreciate it.
From their side, so they kind of want to lean into
First
that.
IRL
Could also be
sub.
The first ban trial that we see from Winthrop. With the Crook and Daggers that are still also being prioritized. That
Emily said we're gonna put that for the hair transplant fund. What
They
the?
also get their revenge tale, right? So you were able to get the Purdue matchup rematch. Now it's going to be the Texas A&M.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
We did not get eyes on. Heck, I've been waiting to see some Texas A&M action. We'll get our look here potentially. Well, not potentially.
Awesome,
either way.
thank you.
Moving forward shortly. We move on though to the
Okay, no problem.
and
That's
ban
funny.
phase of Purdue.
What are you doing here, man?
Just
See what's gonna change.
Oh, sick.
Stick to
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, I don't blame them. So it was Hell's Heaven, by the way.
It's pretty
Remember we
good.
saw that back-to-back
I mean,
dom?
so far we're seeing
And,
a.
we are leaning
There you
into
go.
that, and
Want to say
Now
hi?
I understand. Okay,
Hi,
you
guys.
get D'Angelo off the table. You don't want those environmental.
Does anyone
chaos.
know me here?
We heard from Bubba's
Mike?
side.
Probably.
How excited he gets when he gets away
For sure
with
they
it,
do.
too.
We
You
watch
get
your guys'
to
games.
Talk your smack sometimes in the chat when you're feeling yourself.
Well,
Now we get
I
the
mean,
ban over onto
we
the
do watch
grid,
your
which is
games, though.
interesting. I mean, I know
That's nice
around
seeing
house
you,
heavy,
man.
especially when you're dealing
That's
with like,
awesome.
walls by the point where the environmental chaos could flow from the right side.
That's funny.
Off the map, it could get dicey when it comes to those group walls.
Oh, by the way,
especially
Honey
if
Badger,
you feel like
appreciate
it's
it, my
gonna
friend, and Branch
hinder
for
your
7 months,
strategy
appreciate it.
so
Lazy
well, your
Visionary
line
for
of sight.
60,
Sure,
and
Purdue,
call me
I
Wookie,
love
appreciate it,
Crystal
appreciate it.
walking in the lead right away, my God.
Men's
Either
hair
way,
transplants in
Danny
Turkey
Ridley,
typically
love
cost
physical
around
city
$1,800 to
representation here
$4,000.
in
Chat, I don't
Jeff
need to
is
know this
banned.
information,
So
bro. I'm not
finally,
going
a
to.
team has
What is
put
that?
the respect over to the baby land shark and Prince. We have not seen it yet, funny enough, as much
I
as
can't
that has happened.
believe
Because you know what, Vicky?
he
It
came
time and time
over
again got them out of
and gave an
situations where they were
IRL
actually looking towards,
Twitch
you know,
sub.
Purdue to get the win.
Dude, he's like God, like what?
That is the funniest thing ever.
I understand. I understand. It's a
I have
problem, though.
never
And
had
if
someone
you're
give me
Purdue and you
$5
actually, like,
for
paid
someone
attention
saying,
to that first interview, write that down. Write that down. Like, okay, Prince Ali is supposed to be the backbone.
Ooh,
Like, let's take that
Purdue
off the
actually
table.
did
I was
really
kind of
well
expecting that
with
first
the
and
Iron
second.
Fist, so they
wrote that
saved
down
the
and
Iron
found the
Fist and
notes
thought
later.
Jeff
You're
was a
like, I don't
problem,
know,
even
but
though I
there
don't think
it
Jeff
is.
was that much of a problem.
That's what the underlined bold italicized meant, you know? But no, either way, they did address it. And if you look, with the save to Star-Lord, is this kind of baiting again?
Frame it? Oh my god, you
Essentially,
could frame
obviously,
it.
We know that they do enjoy
Could frame it.
Star-Lord in general, else going to be off the table, which
That is
I
funny.
did feel like
Oh
with
yeah,
the
I'll give you
kid,
guys your points.
I gotta say it.
I
did
said it
think
was
the
going
Bulls
to
got
be
the
a
best
one
use,
team,
of
1 round bet.
Their else ulcer on the other side, actually. Captain America being saved, I think worked out okay.
Okay, I think we might be able to do another round, Chad. This is going to be the second round. 5 minutes. You guys have 5 minutes to do another bet for the second round.
What is your goal here? You're trying to sustain your team, but not only that, you're trying to boost those ultimates, and they wanted their Invisible Woman to
Ooh,
boost their
Purdue
ultimates
also
as quickly
did
as
ban the
possible,
Elsa,
because
but I
believe
don't
once that
want to be
freedom
mean,
chart
chat, but the
started,
Elsa did
Invis
miss
was like
ult
a what,
twice. Did you really
68,
need to ban it?
70% to ult. Imagine the stalling potential that could have come out if the Captain America could survive. It gets dicey too, right, when you're trying to clear up that space.
Why is there
See,
10 bans?
from
There's
the
not 10
other
bans.
side,
There's
what we're
3
rolling
bans for
out
each
with
team
no
and also
Elsa.
2 saves
We
for
also
each
have to
team.
talk about, like, Pyramids, when Pyramids was on the Elsa the last time we saw these two teams face off against each other, Pyramids went like 12-3, but Jared, as you've been highlighting, on the Star-Lord went 21-3 with 14 finals. You let the Gambit go through, and you let the Star-Lord go through, and you're just
Wait, we're
it's the
going to
Christmas
another
all over again.
domination? I thought
Everybody's
you
feasting,
could go from
everyone's got
domination to
toys to play
domination.
with.
I
It's
thought you
happy
couldn't pick
holidays.
the same.
Happy holidays here in
I thought you couldn't pick the
into,
same
April,
map
mid-April,
game mode.
But either way, yeah, I mean, that's what we saw them end up playing in their
Thoughts on
cover
Ultron
match
this season? I
last
think
year.
Ultron's really strong in a triple support team comp.
Them, either way, they use an Ultron there for
A lot,
bit as well.
a lot of the
The
pro
comfort
teams also
is
play.
the
A lot of,
Star-Lord
which I'm
in
actually
the
really surprised. A lot of
location
teams
is
are not
Elves
playing
and folks.
Mantis Ultron
This
with another
is
support.
do or die.
It's really
for
strong.
Purdue, a team that has made it so far. Will they repeat what happened in March Madness, or will they continue in this marvel?
Okay, let's see
madness?
this.
Nazu looking for the penny trap.
Wait,
This is
wait,
what we
wait,
saw a
wait,
lot
wait,
in
wait.
Stage 1 and 2 of last year. Not so much this year, the preseason.
What
They're
is-
trying to
what
find
is
their
WU
opportunity, and I
playing,
think
bro?
right
They don't
now,
have-
Players know to watch out. They shift strategies and go.
They're not running
Okay, already
Gambit?
trying to block
Oh,
out the
okay,
rotation by
okay. They
going
are
up
running
on the
Gambit.
high
Okay,
ground.
I was about to
like
say.
this approach. You were mentioning about the different rotation angles that Winthrop was trying to take, as Purdue's kind of forced to linger up on the low ground, and they have already been able to take that first pick. If you're Prince Ali, no Jeff, no problem. You got the Loki instead.
Yeah, going. Funny enough, there's an old Prince that I covered once on Loki. He was one of the best in the world. Don't know if this is the same person. Don't think so, but either way, great player. Pyramids going to go ahead and get RV out, which was such a decision and factor in the first bit of the last.
Oh yeah,
one.
yeah.
Either
The
way,
vote's almost done. There's
this is going
2 minutes.
absolutely
I'm gonna
crazy. At
close
this
predictions
point,
in a
it's
second,
gonna be
chat. So
tough
if you
to
want to
take
gamble,
that
get your
first.
gamble off.
Now, Vicky, I think as things get settled in, your CWT going to go ahead and take the first hit and get out. Okay.
MRC allows you to
locked
do
in.
any
You know,
mode
with
without
this team
restrictions.
and their mental altogether,
Oh,
I want to check
okay.
in on these comms and see how are they feeling and how are they going to prep for Winthrop's next attack.
Okay, chat. I'm ending the submissions.
Now they're nervous. Now they're nervous.
Oh my god, they're Loki died, he's dead. That guy can't play anyone off Jeff. What?
Ooh.
Heard that, yeah. Rogue. Of course they're out.
I'm just chilling up top.
I love the shit talking, man. I love it.
Stars chasing you.
The trash talk is what it's the best for competitive games, man.
We're not above
In
You can't say rivals for the Marvel rivals.
in a professional way, I guess.
He's on left. Oh, DP left.
When you get it, when you get it, you first.
Go.
Double one. Here, see. He's one.
Are they gonna combo? There you go.
I made her use that. Keep carry me. I'm dead. Nice. We're fine.
though. I need your man.
You're a rogue. Chill. I'm not to do anything right now. I'm moving. Okay, I made her use Phoenix ult. Watch this. I'll get bit. Yep. We have fifth gambit this time.
Wait.
Wow,
Why did they use
you talk about coming in at
their
perfect
Loki
time.
copy?
Again, I said you can't say Marvel Rivals without a little rivalry in
They
there,
should-
and that's why you love to listen to.
And I like how they were trying to isolate Prince only. I like the trash talk too, right? Because that's just, it's like kind of the asterisk, right? When you're taking a look at the level of competition. You have Rage and Royal Flush now starting up. Jared moves up together with Bryn. And do they fold all on black? It's about the winning hand they have in their pockets. And RMV moves up with the living chi.
Wow, they actually didn't get that kill? Great.
Yeah, look for the 21, but did not
Great
hit
gameplay.
Blackjack at all. And his Badgers now going to get the 1-2, and they are able to just take more of this comp from what they have here. The Rogue of all.
Wow,
just
Purdue's
shoots
actually
up
rolling
such a
this.
different hero when Gambit is available, and even though both sides are trying to get it done right now, it is all Badgers.
Remember what our good friendship says too. Rogue going up basically an entire tier when you have that team up, and now you have the Heartbreaker. You take everything if your Badgers and RMV gets the next pick onto Jared.
Because what it can do is now they can dive with RMV and have just so much pressure in that back line, not to mention AKA has got the skies all cleared out, and that is why you're seeing just such clean play from them, why they decided to go over to this map, and it is absolutely a dominant win here. Overtime, ticked out, beautiful
What's
play.
with Jay's background? What do you mean what's wrong with Jay's background?
You read the ship.
This made
Those are the sponsors
force out a
for this
protector.
event.
As
And
a
then right
prime
above me is a
immediately.
TV.
This is insane. Look at the
What's wrong
difference.
with that?
Prince has got the ace still doing their job is all I'm saying. But yes, the game plan, I think a lot of around it is a bit tougher.
I think it's harder for their team to try to work around this.
I'll say that. I also will say it was pretty evident. I mean, AKA took full advantage
You
of
know-
that Gambit ult where Jared struggled, right? We just highlighted Jared
You know what I
several
would do
times.
if I was
64,
WU?
not a
I would
mathematician,
take,
but
I don't know
might
their
be a
hero
little bit of a
pools and
difference
whatnot, but I
maker
would
there.
actually
But
take
either way,
pyramids off of the
you know,
DPS, put them on
Gambit
Mantis,
being
and then
available
you have
can
the
just
Mantis
change up
damage boost.
everything.
Also with
It does.
the
We
Gambit
see it in
Gambit
our own
ult.
respective games. We see it at MRI. MRC,
Also,
we're
triple
seeing it
support
here
chat,
too. And
you know,
when you have
obviously
one
really
team
good.
rely
If
on
they
the
try to
map,
do
Vanguard
their Gambit
versus Purdue's relying on the
Star-Lord,
Rogue
you have
Vanguard.
your...
There's a difference, yes.
You have your,
Magneto
what do you
does
call
a lot
it?
of damage, by the way, with that team up. But Rogue is
Mantis
also on another
ult.
level because you have Heartbreaker. You take away the ult economy of the strats that may be trying to hug it close, but that's also technically information that the Rogue gets on the enemy team as well.
Yep, absolutely. Great point, Vic. As we highlight 20 seconds and counting, Purdue going very much aggressive towards the top, and either way, it is going to be coming down to potentially a 1-1, my friends. Now, you know what? We like to give you the action sometimes in bite-sized form when it's just too hot and heavy to handle. I mean, that 99% though went lightning fast after point one.
You know what I think, Cozy? You know, sometimes you gotta ask them out, figure out what's going on, and make sure you're all ready to go because time is of the essence, right? Best of 3, this is lower bracket. And we knew that this was going to be a banger of a match going back and forth, especially already seeing how that first map went down. Seeing the way that the
you could
opening
join the
was, though,
stream.
for that,
minute.
that first round of the second
Do
map.
they have a different browser
is
on
already
this?
highlighting to us, just listening to the comms alone,
no, they
how
don't.
Purdue feels after that first map. And they're not faltering, by the way. If anything, they're angry. They're hungry for more and for some revenge.
Absolutely, and speaking of, you might have saw my reaction, my hello. We have Jay3 here, Big Puffer here, Guru is over there right now. Just gave a what's up, and we'll sure to be able to talk to him
That's
in
awesome.
a bit. But fun to see. I think this is what's so cool about Rivals, and why I want more of this scene. You know, pro scene has paved the way of such a cool birth to the esport. But even here, you know, at the collegiate level, you know, it's kind of like in all sports. You kind of get the passion is different. You know, at the pro level, it's still there, but like it changes the way that the sport is played in general, especially, you know,
Oh,
if you look at something like
sorry.
football, it's like it's almost in a different
hello,
event that
hello.
you're watching with the talent. And
Jay3.
not being quite at the level of pro, but
Nice to
the
meet you.
want is almost twice as much sometimes.
It's sometimes the younger players feel that pressure too, right? And this is the
Yeah,
next
so they
level
invited
of
us out here
talent that
to
you
just
see
basically
in the
co-stream
next
the matches that are
generation.
going
And
on
this is
today.
the players that will
Yeah.
keep this scene going, that will constantly
How many
evolve
streamers?
the different
I
metas.
think
and with the
here
Raging Royal
they
Flush and
got
a winning
me
hand,
and
you
Big
have
Puffer.
the Iron Fist going crazy.
So, yeah.
AKA
Pretty cool.
with the Galactic Legend. You don't need a living chi when you have the Galactic Legend up in the sky.
Yeah, talk about an unpause.
Yeah,
in the
they're
net.
not
I mean,
here. It was only I think us two that were here.
Once again, we're able to have a little bit of that advantage going into the fight, but yeah.
It's
right
pretty
now,
cool. It's pretty fun.
Don't have much going for you. You had the Deadpool ult
trying to
that
download
obviously
this
went away.
extra
Pyramids
plugin.
93% and up. Haven't loved these
Jay3.
both on the capitalization
Jay3.
of the teamwork or just the
Awesome,
isolation
thank you.
of it. But we'll see.
Likewise, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Her hand a bit more because that last map, she didn't have it.
Yeah, I agree
Oh,
with
okay,
you.
cool.
because
Yeah, no
straight up
problem, no
neutral
problem.
has been great, but we got to see more of that when you're dealing with a Raging Royal Flush and the double gambit in the form of the Loki, God of Mischief,
give
and
me
just the
1
gambit
second,
alone.
chat.
Here you get to move all the way up, just progress the fact that you have this advantage, but it's that scary feeling. Look at
Was
this.
that the-
Winthrop are
no,
basically
man, that's
forced
not a-
back to the mouth of their
No,
small room
chat.
doors.
Yeah, and listen, I mean, Pyramid's able to get a little bit more room with the poke, but this is, Purdue was not losing this. They went down, they were not going to go out without a
let's
fight.
see.
We're seeing it right here, right now, but this is the response. This is where Purdue was better than Winthrop, was with the gambit and the no win to fold them and hold them, and it is going to be the same result. Oh my, are you kidding me? Badgers, the disrespect. It's not an Imma in the choke, it's the power steal, the throw down, and the send back to spawn, Vicky. Ew.
Accurate road, by the way, especially when you're stuck
Yeah,
in that
Southern
side room.
PA, man.
Oh, I love it. She said, I'll give you some biscuits with that.
You go
peach
sugar, yeah.
pie." I love that here. Winthrop, though, will be able to at least go back in. Yes, they don't have the Galactic Legend, but they have those 4 ultimates. Oh, Curry, though, he was so low. He stays alive. Raging Royal Flush now to follow up.
I mean, at the very least, if this continues to go the way it's going, ban Gambit, save Jeff, go from there. That's going to be their battle plan. Curry, though, does get himself something rolling, but it is just, it's flawless play.
Badgers is on another level right now. Also copying the Magneto to get the bubble, too. It's enabling everybody. This is the difference between that Rogue V Magneto that we were highlighting before diving into the second round.
Like, lore accurate row coming to us right now. 97, 98, and 99, it's over, folks. That was Purdue with the cleanest win of today, and the Purdue I think people would expect to see. Now, I think we have our eyes on right now.
Man, what happened, bro? What happened?
There, and they understand a lot in what they can bring to the table. Now it's victory, so this will be on the side of Purdue.
What happened,
What a way,
dude?
though, what a finish.
I think if I'm Winthrop right now, I'm scared that my weakness has just been exploited, which is what you heard in the comms.
You heard it, yeah, called out.
And, oh, Rentelli, no Jeff. Okay, I guess he doesn't play anybody else. But, you know, at the same time, I think a big difference maker, if you look at the stats right now,
calling someone
isn't
a
even
Jeff
like, okay, do you lean into the Loki here? You have 11k healing. Sure, you're trying to enable your team. Or was it the problem of the Rogue and Gambit team up on top of the fact that you're letting RMV get away with duking it out on everybody else? The Rogue's also duking it out. Everybody's in the ring. Nobody's safe. And then you also have AKA that's flying around, splitting up more tension with the Raging Rogue.
It just complements their team play way more. The Captain America there was was what they had last, and it just wasn't. I get what they're trying to do, and usually at top in-play, Cap can be absolutely crazy there, but with the Rogue available and that backline pressure and the sustain she brings, it's too much to handle sometimes.
We saw it with Polly, right? That's why no one lets like Polly back in MRI like actually utilize Cap, right? But instead, when you let the Gambit slide through, you only have so many pick and bans, right? So are you gonna have to waste one of your protects onto the Jeff? But then you have to look ahead and consider, if they're gonna run out with Gambit again, their composition is just gonna outmatch ours just because of that Rogue outcome too.
Yeah, for sure. And so again, I expect them to address that, just like I do expect potentially.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll give you guys the.
You know, it's gonna be interesting.
I'll give you guys your.
Who
prioritizes. Oh,
there it is. Big Puff got me all messed
Okay,
up.
I'm starting the predictions for you guys one more time.
I feel like this has come down to this, the entire Collegiate Clash, the story that we've gotten here so far, the upset at the top end of the bracket, Purdue making it through the bottom end, and then the continuation of what Winthrop had to go through to survive and advance as well, has kind of led to this moment, Vic. It is 1-1, winner moves on to fight against Texas A&M.
I would not have this any other way, Cozy.
Who do you guys think wins?
Being at LAN, being at the finals, the fact that you've qualified here, by the way,
who do you guys think wins?
Give you the credit that you
I don't
deserve.
think you go to another King of the Hill. King of the Hill. I don't think you go to another King of the Hill.
Listenings from our players, but your backs are against the walls in this best of 3, and there's one match left.
And they want to win it so bad. I mean, going down there, they've said it, I've seen it, and it's tough because when you're the team to expect to do well too, it just kind of it lands on you different.
Oh, we are going to Yggdrasil.
Coming into this whole thing, a team that was told from others too. The team they
Yggdrasil's a good map. I like it. I like it.
Not to go into a 4-0 upset. At least they changed the pace and the path of that. But either way, it will come down to the smarts and coaching of it all. Pick and ban phase. The Jeff is off the table. They identified right
Purdue
away.
banned
Loki, come on
Jeff
over.
first.
Group
Wow,
A
they
first.
really
Not crazy
think
about
they
this.
really think
They're
that
gonna
that
go
guy
maybe with the
can't
Iron Fist
play
save
anything
here,
other
so
than
maybe
Jeff.
they get it, a little bit of love and life. Winthrop though did awesome on Yggdrasil when they just went up against our last matchup.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That was against University of Buffalo. That went over to a Game 3 situation, and they were dominating, by the way. Like, actually, on the defense, they were able to hold it down. They were running the triple strat at one point. They rolled out. They were having a good amount of fun. We were watching them, too. Now with no Jeff on the table and still getting over with Iron Fist, though, Winthrop have their backs against the wall where they're considering, okay, what is this next game going to be? Is it going to be the Gambit? Because if you take out the Gambit, at least you could take out the issue with the Rogue or something else potentially with the Star-Lord.
Gambit or the Rogue.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, of course. Okay.
I mean, it's like, come on.
I get a little scared sometimes, though.
I mean, sometimes you see that. It's like so obvious that they avoid it. It's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, that was clearly the problem. Now that was going to force Badgers into another pick.
Yo, wait, that person was on Discord over here.
Look and
Probably getting the secrets, bro.
These players and kind of their POV. Altogether, the saves will be coming in. Torch looking locked, but obviously not loaded as we probably go into this next map. These save going to Loki, so got to protect Prince some way, right? You can't have Jeff gone and Loki.
That and like this kind of forces out. Okay, like now do we use our last ban on Gambit so that way they don't get the advantage of the double rage and roll flush when we can't even use a Gambit on our side?
Venom Protect's interesting. Might end up having Badgers go that route instead. And they have Jeff available. Does that force a different look out there? Not sure about the Phoenix ban. They already have the Elsa.
Wait,
that's where the
save
go
Loki.
either way. Star-Lord's there too. So
save
not crazy
Loki.
About the end of the ban phase for Purdue, but I say this all the time. You know, you look at.
Are they gonna? They gotta.
I say this all the time that you need to address the biggest problems, and I do like that Purdue and Winthrop both did it.
Yeah, I do. I'm actually about to ask you like your thoughts on that Phoenix ban too, because like you already mentioned, we see the Elsa protect, and you know that one player who's going to be on the Elsa, obviously he's going to stick to the Elsa and not on the Phoenix. Now you don't have the Phoenix on the board, but we're still going to stick to the Elsa.
The music is kind of lit though.
To run the Gambit.
Jay, can you sneak on camera next time we do this? What do you mean sneak on
team,
camera?
Maybe because of the weaknesses that they've already shown, may not have that strength.
You want me to go to where the players are and sneak on the camera? No.
Absolutely, folks. Again, if you're just now coming in, Yggdrasil path will be the path itself to the lower finals against Texas A&M. Georgia Tech has already punched their ticket to the finals itself.
You guys will see me.
We find ourselves in 2 lower bracket runs. Purdue eliminated early, 2-0, 2-0. Found themselves here. Winthrop, 2-0 on the top. Got 2-0 themselves, looking for revenge against Texas A&M. It's 1-1. Last time Winthrop was here, they cleaned house. But
okay,
Purdue
let's see
did
this.
The same last map. Folks,
wait, I want to see what the predictions are looking like. What's it look? The predictions are looking 50-50 here.
I'm here, Cozy with Vic. It's a good time.
Let's get this started, everybody. The winner of this will move on to the lower finals, just one series away from
sitting
sitting
down
down
Cozy
in that
a
finals.
hug?
Remember, top 2 teams get that
I'll do
prize,
anything for
and
Cozy.
all their eyes are on the prize right now before diving in.
I like how a lot of these college teams are running the 3-3 comp.
Jay3 just locked in and ready and
3 tanks, 3 supports, try to full hold.
To see it come down here live in Austin. I love the way that this is being folded out right away, but Pyramid's over on the
Wait,
cap.
he just shot me out. Yo, W Cozy. Yo, can we get a W for Cozy? Wait a minute.
We were expecting that's double Vanguards, by the way, going out already, but they still are trying to do the triple Vanguard hold. It looks like.
I love Cozy. Cozy's amazing. Chat, give Cozy a W, bro.
I think that at least they're able to get that rolling for the team, but just like that, the problem is you give so much ult over to this team. They didn't have to use the tank pool ult either, and now you just kind of a leg down. At least make this a 3-point push. That's what they're looking to do here with,
you have to TP the cart. You have to TP the cart. If you're doing this team comp, you have to TP the cart. Your whole objective of this comp is to stall the cart as much as you can. Not to take the high ground.
I was gonna say, Hey, talk about another hero that Puff was talking about, where he has a little bit of nightmares here, but no nightmares when you got your Invisible and pulling them in after you have the team up with the Doctor.
When are they going to play BP? If they want to lose, you can play BP.
It was so worth it, and I mean, talk about it, right? They were able to now slow everything down. It's all about getting Jared to 100. I mean, that's where it comes down. Or Prince, who is going to be able to do the copy as well. We talked about, you know, Adam not working earlier because the Loki wasn't there. They've got both. They rolled this exact setup. I'm sure Purdue was aware of it. Didn't have a lot of time to VOD, you know, study on that game, though. So it's going to be advantage, I think, Winthrop here. And here we go. Curry looking for more. We see a flower pot looking amazing. And here's the battle that determines a lot.
Iron Fist is trying to
we look at a
going back into the action, right? Oracle then follows up with Pyramids, but when you have the rest
what's the total prize pool for this tournament? I think it's like $30,000 in
you
stuff.
have to worry.
Great.
It worth it? Because everybody's stuck in that side room.
I mean, they're dying
Oh, Jared is not going to have his ult, though. Jared needs to get his res. Jared needs to get his res.
Yeah, Jared at 93, unfortunately falling, and that is going to be, you know, a big part of their game plan to try to
What's
hold
Jared
on to that.
doing?
That
What's Jared doing?
The stats are going to look disgusting.
The moon!
Jared should have auto self-res right away, and then he could have got his ult and got another res.
Comes in the stall.
What are we doing? I don't love that. I mean, I'm not an expert at much, but 1v6. I don't know if that was a lack of comms or what, but either way, Curry trying to stall that thing a little
No,
longer.
he had self-revive, Chad. He was hovering above the cart. So Prince copied the res. He got the massive res down. Jared, I think, died. He was like 97% or something. He should have just self-revived himself, got his ult really fast, and then they had another res because everyone was dying
Especially when
again.
you're able to move all the way up if you're on the defense, right? You're going to be able to look at down the open sight lines, try to prevent the attacking side of the team to actually control more of that space. C-Dub-T is going to be able to move all the way back. Love the protection and the kills coming in from the strategist of Purdue, and Rowan does have the invisible boundary.
Yeah, fantastic point there, Vic, as now pushing in full aggression mode. The ults on track and ready. Rowan, they've been aggressive, but Pyramids will slow down. Just that pick was so much bigger. That is might as well have been a team wipe because it completely shifts momentum and it allows now Winthrop to get a dang fresh of air as they have 4 ults, 5, almost 6 ready.
I don't know about you, Cozy. This is another situation when you lose out on a team fight and you're on the attack and you're forced to come out of the spawn room gates. This is a hard choke to break through if you feel a lot of pressure.
How they use their ults here, folks, is going to be if they win or lose. I'm telling you, on this point 2 minutes 52, there's plenty of fights that happen, but just watch as a unit how they use the resources that are so precious for this team. Curry's going to go and throw in the Banhammer first. The pressure in the backline looks like potentially on Wolverine. But either way, going to rotate. Oracle taking some heat. Oh, here comes the big up and down. Shields up, keeping them alive. And
oh, good
counter.
greens.
Now
good greens.
Prince, hold
there you go.
Don't use anything else. You just
nice flank too.
Gets the follow-up and
they get a support hold out.
Well. So Winthrop are constantly clicking on heads back to back here, even with the attempt on a kidnap from the Wolverine.
RMV is getting the best of Pyramids, who did try to, you know, hold the W all the way through. And good eyes here if you're going to be Jared on that Iron Fist who's done so much against.
Okay, I want to see what Jared does here. He has to force out the greens or also try to force out that ult. He can't.
Those strategists got to look up for him. They can't do it enough before the low kick finishes off that low health quickly, forcing now with a boundary from Prince, who's going to keep this team alive in it, but going to be forced to face the same from Oracle.
He did that so fast that by the time the God of Mischief came out and you get the invisible boundary, it's so hard. Happy holidays as AKA moves up, and RMB has already cleared the path in terms of the damage output. They've cleared a lot, but that was rather expensive, Coach.
100%, Vicky. A minute and 30 seconds left. You have 2 ults to your name. Your spawn's close. Unless somehow Purdue pushes up perfectly and risky at that, this is obviously going to go to yet another fight.
Jared needs to force out greens and just go. Go from the back. Yeah, you see he's back there.
What the commitment was for it. Okay, Naizu
you can't be scared of an Iron Fist, man.
He's using that pillar for protection. Perfect play.
You won't see me. I'm behind the pillar. No one will ever know. And unfortunately, the Meteor Arm does miss out on that. Jared now comes in with the Galactic Legend, and there is no sustainability from Purdue's side to stop this impact that Jared wants.
Talk about sniffing out the Loki, and I love it because you see one of the teammates run to the Loki clones like begging for like, it's one of them, and then no, target eyes all on you.
Your own sometimes.
One of the few ways, that you can, get a little bit of a counter with the Loki on the Legendary, but either way, What a play. Again, we thought they overcommitted there.
They did not
Kinda looks
win
like it
yet,
is now 42
Exterminator.
seconds,
They did
and they're
not
still
win
a
yet,
mile
bro.
away from some things. Rin's close too. This is spelling doom
I mean,
for
they
Purdue.
do have good ult economy right now
So
to
you have
win,
then
but
look onto the other side here, see if they're going to be able to help. with
they
this
have
because
a
Rin does
support
that
ult
invisible boundary
advantage.
that you're mentioning
They have to
before.
try to win this
Three, two.
before
Banhammer
Rowan
activated.
gets
See if they
his.
find one who's trying to harass them. Purdue forced their way in, and it is AKA that has Jared's number this time.
No,
Rin
no,
dangerously
no.
down low, throws up the invisible boundary. This is their advantage. Rowan doesn't have it yet. Pyramids, can they find Invis before it's too late? The Rowan, 3, 2, 1, about to throw
10
the
seconds. You
invisible
gotta
boundary.
finish this. You gotta
Done.
finish this. They
By the way, though,
have the
they're pushing
Glartrox though.
pressure, The W, the aggression. You love what you see here from Winthrop. Pyramids, Prince can match. There's a Glartrox.
Oh, big. He has to kill him. He has to kill him.
That's why Rowan was
Nice. Nice.
Overtime, the stall, but with nobody left here, you have the portal play. But look at the cooldown on the
Block the. You have to block the portal. Block the portal. Block the portal.
Oh
Just stay in front of it.
They need Steve Irwin here
Just
to
stay in
stop
front of
that
it.
monster crocodile from getting everything, but they are able to peek through. And with that, they get at least a Venom, the Master Stall, to go down. They trade well, and with it as well.
It's
Oracle,
game. It's
AKA,
game.
can
It's
he stay
game.
alive?
There's no
No,
way.
he
There's
falls.
no way they
Oracle
come out.
has the ult ready. Copy, but whose powers are his? Nobody in sight at the moment. Rin, portal closed. Desperation at hand. And once again, Winthrop
Nice.
uses Yggdrasil
Nice
as their
hold.
That's the
Nice
tricky part.
hold.
You have your
Uh-oh.
God of Mischief, but Rowan's getting harassed. You may not have even sight lines of Rowan because you may have to look on the other side of the portal, and it's so hard if you cannot pull that off. Looking at the stats, though, Cozy, look at this here, the difference maker. Ren's been popping off, honestly. 14.7K healing.
Jay, why don't you stream on
together
YouTube?
with Prince
Ooh,
Ali with the low.
I was trying to, but I ended up not knowing my
Goes to
YouTube
that
password.
Daredevil we saw last time. Just like, let me out again. Let me out. Let me do it. But either way, 9K damage? Are you kidding me, Rin? Are
Yeah.
you joking?
Hold on. They call her Sue Storm for a reason. She coming in with a storm.
Are you
Category
broke here?
5.
There's a little southern. You're like, bro, like quoting Sue Storm. I hear you, big. Hey, we're just having a good time.
We're having a fun time. I love seeing these players. Getting to speak to them. You know, when we went to get our lunch, talking to some of the players.
Whoa,
who had
what do you
their
mean
head
YouTube
down,
sucks
you know,
anyway?
kind
Yo,
of
be
feel a
nice to
little
my YouTube,
discouraged.
man.
I was asked by one of the players, you know, like, what can I do to get rid of these nerves?
Sure.
In a situation like this, right, that we have Winthrop versus Purdue, your back's against the wall. I like to hear the comms from Purdue in that last map where they're feeling themselves. They think that they got it downloaded. You get the Jeff off the table. Meanwhile, it's Ali still having a fine time.
I was just about to highlight this. You know, when you're a player that's so great at a hero, we've seen this time and time again, you have to call for an attention ban, is what I like to call it. And when that happens, you step up, you show your
Ooh, something I
flexibility,
really
and
like
then you
over
win
here is that
momentum of
Purdue
that
is
ban
not
being
running
used.
the
Prince
3
rising
tanks,
the
3
call,
support
heard the
team
calls,
comp.
probably
I
did it,
actually
but
really
either
do
way,
like that.
acting
They're
like
running a
they did.
regular team comp.
Here it is. It is
2-2.
the offensive push from
2-2-2.
Winthrop for their chance to advance against Texas A&M, the team that pushed them away. Would love to soon listen in to this team to see what they've got cooking up under the comms, Vic. This is going to be a close one.
See how that's going to play out, too, with Purdue backing away. Remember, Purdue's the one on the defense this time around. Winthrop moving up on the attack, a.k.a. already finding Curry. Can we talk about this Star-Lord, who's also been having so much of this impact, but is it going to be enough on the defensive side of things?
Yeah, I got to see how they choose to rotate. Giving a lot of space right now, actually. Giving a lot of space up this hill. This is what they've chosen to do. Either way, taking a look at the key stuff. CWT has been perfect with these quick hits. The Vanguard, a.k.a. capitalizes on pyramids, and they should be able to wipe out the strategist that got hit with the Banhammer. They do just that. And,
Wait,
that
no,
was a
you.
quick deletion.
Why won't you just keep shooting the real Loki? You saw he was half
Still got 3
HP.
minutes. Gonna have to really play perfect. RMV off of the Iron Fist, the Lin Lee, over to Elsa.
And a little bit more traditional, right, Cozy? Because with Purdue being on the defense, you were talking to me about your thoughts on Venom, actually, well, with your rank grind, and you're still running the traditional double Vanguard, no shield, which I do think is interesting, more so relying on those lamps.
No, bro, you should have kept shooting the real Loki. You saw the real Loki. He was running away. Why would you shoot the clone? Because you need to kill the clones.
And Curry was, I feel like, the difference maker for this team when they kind of had their backs against the wall beforehand. Prince, obviously a big factor as always, and 2 invisible boundaries, one against the other.
Oh, Purdue has the better support ult. Also, I think WU used their support ult a little too early. Nothing was going on.
The Glartrox is set free with the quick damage. Doesn't matter. Rowan, a.k.a. finds success.
Uh-oh.
And the only solace from this, outside of Jared getting Oracle in the long walk back, is they have the ult to continue this push and the space given.
And RMV still finding their spotlight, whether it be on the Iron Fist or on the Elsa Galactic Legend coming out. And that Glartrox went to feast on absolutely nothing in the
Bro, Bro.
Unfortunately, but with Jared now with the Galactic
Bro,
Legend,
bro,
they did
why
force
am I
Purdue to rotate
why
with
am
the
I
back.
seeing so many wasted Blartrox? Is it,
If Pyramids can learn
dude? It wasn't even Jared that time.
Venom into Pyramids, down and out. There's the
Dude, Blartrox
now
is the most
40
broken
seconds, all of a
ult.
sudden on the clock. AKA gonna be countered though from the Magneto ult. They're using everything. This is the fight they have to win, but Jared goes down. They're absolutely heels against the walls, backs against it as well. Gonna trade though, get AKA out, gonna push in for it. Ring gonna rotate out, but it's gonna be quick. Both Vanguards finding justice in the spawn room. Vicky, I mean, they used everything too.
With a little selfie to add, get some extra XP on the board. C-Dub with the 2K as well. You talk about how expensive it was, and now you have no sustainability. You're almost down to less than a minute now on the clock if you are Winthrop trying to get onto the attack.
I think, you know what I think?
So strong.
You know what I
In
think
the
is the
series
problem here,
goes,
chat?
look at Purdue now.
I think it's the ult value, bro. I think Purdue is getting so much more out of their ults than WU, bro. WU is they're not doing really well with their ults.
This team fight, they gotta lose it quick at that. Shields up for Oracle, gives them the advantage. Ah, Vic, this is gonna be tough.
It's a Doomsayer, man. We're more like Doomsday right now. If they don't get the way to resustain, you have the invisible boundary, but you've lost out on one of your Vanguards. Unfortunately, your Elsa Pyramids is gonna meet their maker as well. Invisible boundary now from Rowan, and they're trying to rotate this because they also had Glartrox from RMV, but AKA falling low as Rowan gets a ditto contested with the Rin.
Yeah, Prince was just unable to get that ult right as they fall from the Vanguards. Now, Nizo is gonna have to go ahead and put the portal
Nah,
out.
chat.
Last
This
chance,
is looking
last
really
hope.
bad. Jared and Pyramids need to pop off again.
8 seconds left.
Jared,
Legends are
they
gonna
both.
be made as legendaries
Let's
in
see
the
it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Ooh, Nizu does get a pick on. Oh my, Jared's gone. Goodbye. No legendary.
Wait. No, show us the guy that's ulting. Oh, Jared's dead.
Been the MVP for this team. Finds one. Pyramids another. Their fight's not over. They're still in this thing.
It's not without the Daredevil. It's the Sue Storm that you were talking about before. Pyramids is hungry. Tries to get some revenge. Is it worth going this
Wait.
far around?
Is he
Too,
gonna?
with overtime
Is he
taken
going to their
away,
spawn
and
so
they
he can
get
Glartrox the
Check
teleport?
points
Oh my God, they
last
capped. There's no
minute,
way.
but they
There's
showed
no
up
way
matter
they
what.
actually
Pyramids
capped.
moving all the way up just in case.
And that was the neutral play you had to see done from them. And now it's a whole different story, folks. Rin,
I thought he went
Nizu,
forward
Pyramids,
chasing the
all
kill,
have
but
full.
not to
2
chase the kill, but to
minutes,
cancel the
worth of time.
TP,
Don't have to go
which I
too
thought was still
far.
going to be a really good
Everything's
strat.
locked and loaded. Talking about also the Hunter instinct there for Pyramids.
Now moving up, and we talked about creating this space. The Badgers are still on this Venom, looking to get the dive down, but it's RMV, and that Glartrox is going to be important, as well as AKA with the Galactic Legend.
Now watch out for AKA in the skies there. Can Pyramids finally hit one? It's going to be RMV that throws it out.
Oh.
The other going to get rid of RMV with it. Legends in the sky. Fine. Both Elsa's down. One Glartrox betrays the other. AKA, how are you alive? Barely staying.
How are both Elsa's ulting and both of them are dying, chat?
How does he go back up to full? Now has his ult. Can go in and press the W key on their side. Meanwhile, though, Vicky, a lot of space has been made. Curry's going to press the W.
But Purdue have the advantage in terms of strat ults right now because
Oh, I think he canceled his
That's
Curry. C-Dub and Purdue, they're down in numbers. As
I respect that.
Even without Jared, but piece of the abyss now follows up. RMV turns things around, and Purdue, they're still making this work.
The trades are perfect, but right now advantage for spawn run comes a little bit too interrupt. Doesn't matter. Badgers finds another.
Dude,
Now
that
keep
port
holding
strange
W,
did
right? The space
so
has been made.
much.
There's been enough trades, but don't stagger. You only got 3. Wait for the 5. Minute 2 seconds left. Looking at the old Pyramids getting low. They have really nothing. Jared with the legendary. Oracle can match. Rowan to follow. Defensive ult's definitely in favor for Purdue.
Let's talk about the repositioning too from Purdue, by the way, because you saw that the way they backtracked,
Yeah,
they do not want to
beautifully
force up the staggers like you were mentioning, and they were able to reset quickly.
Okay, chat, last fight.
More time wasted away in favor for Winthrop, and now they're down to less than 40 seconds.
Last fight, the only thing that I noticed is that Purdue has both support ults. I think this is game. I think Purdue wins. I'm telling you right now, I think Purdue wins.
Boundaries. Folks, one team going home, everything on the line from our
And now they
stage.
use their other ult. They use their other ult. They have.
It scrims. It's Jared. He's got the legendary.
Yep, see?
Oh my! Oracle stays alive with the quick flip and the dip. He's staying the trick to himself. He's the god of trickery. Stays through it. Oracle.
No way, bro. The Loki actually lived that.
Perfection. Glartrox finds him though. Can't run for the monster, Vic.
Oh, ain't no way. They finally catch Oracle. I was gonna say Oracle was breaking Jared's ankles right there, but now they have to go.
Wait, this is. Wait, there's no way. There's no way Purdue loses this.
Remember, they only have to get right before that second checkpoint.
With Badger falling, someone's got to go to the strange here. Someone's got to switch over.
Wait, no. Purdue has double DPS. But
looking at
But
the change.
WU has the support ult.
Time's ticking. What are you doing, Purdue? Everything's here on the line. Your Venom is gone.
Uh-oh, this might be game. This might be game.
The staggers happen. The mistake coming at the most
This is
costly
game.
time for
This
the
is game.
Collegiate team, and it is Purdue that falls.
No
Wins.
way, dude.
Holy banger, Vicky.
Look at how much that mistake cost them.
Are you joking?
The entire series.
Why aren't we switching? Why is the Invis staying locked in? I can't even.
There was miscommunication. That had to be miscomms. That had to be miscomms.
How
Because
at that
they
point?
were expecting someone to like contest. It looked like at the very end. I'm not
Dude.
too sure if my eyes see me. It looked like the Loki for a bit because they kind of tricked him into thinking it was by the spawn. But he wrapped it from the behind. But what is a Loki that had already used lamps gonna do when you have everybody on the point?
Oh my sweet gosh, the no TP is crazy.
That was a good game.
Before that as well.
That was a really good game. No, that don't say J Jinx. No.
Purdue, it was theirs, and it was Winthrop now who bested them now with 4-1 overall record. The upset of the tournament that started the day. We're not at the end, but wow, did that shake things up.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, look at the stats across the board.
Okay,
between
I'm going to
both
be
these teams,
completely
right?
honest with you,
Yes,
chat.
KOs
Winthrop,
are slightly in
if they
favor of
want to
Winthrop, but
continue
it's
to
so
win,
close. Like,
they need to
14
get
finals
their
for
they need to get their
pyramids. You
ult
look down at Halo,
situation,
13
you know,
on the other
fixed,
side.
man, because I think they're doing really well in neutral, but they're not doing really well with their ult economy and their ults in general. I think if they get that a little better before their next match, they'll go long. But
in just the most dramatic fashion. And it's what you expect to see at the collegiate play. And again, no fault to these players.
yeah, that's crazy. I think Purdue, apparently Purdue is supposed to be a really strong team too. They looked really clean, but there was a lot of ults just not being used, chat.
A&M 2-0.
Okay, let me get into this
now
real quick.
We've got the same matchup here again. Now the result little different when they went against Purdue. Vicky.
Okay, chat, I'm gonna mute that for that, but that is it for me, chat. Apparently, Big Puffer is now going to take over, but I will be on the main broadcast, and I'll be seeing you guys there. I am going to host. I am going to be hosting the Marvel Rivals channel, chat, so I will be seeing you guys. Uh-oh.
Relive it right now with the black light play of the game.
Uh-oh, I need to get back into this.
Looking crazy. Here they are.
Interact.
Guys, we've had
Bang.
people taking picture of us, through
I'll
those
go down
people are
here,
like, what is
slash
going on? But that's what we have,
raid
these way of the games to
Marvel
showcase here.
Rivals.
What is going on here in
Okay,
this
I should
series?
not
As we
probably
went to
typed
game
out
number 3. Back
in
and
Marvel
forth.
Rivals
It
chat.
wasn't the Iron Fist. It was a Psylocke. It was these
Where's-
copies. It was these Gambit old school cozy.
Absolutely.
Am I signed in?
It has
Oh,
just
yeah.
been such a fun day and just cool to see what it's like
How do you get
here at this level of play between, honestly, so many colleges that
Okay,
want
hold
to
up,
show
chat.
what they're
Before
doing.
I just want to take that off just to make sure I don't show anything. Go to my channel. / raid Marvel Rivals. Okay, chat. I am going to be... The target channel has raids disabled. I can't even raid the Marvel Rivals. Okay, chat. I gotta go talk to him about that. Okay, chat, I am going to end my stream, but I hope you guys all have a great day. I guess I'm just going to... I am just going to raid my Jay3 VODs, chat, but I love you guys. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a great day. I will see you guys on the main broadcast. If you guys want to see me, go to the main broadcast. Or go to, you know, Kingsman's, Bogers, Flats, or anyone else's channel. So I'll see you guys soon, okay? Love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Look at the energy.
We have a Huntrix meal at